Oh, come on, OBS. OBS, are you there? OBS, are you there? Looks like we are live again. Jesus Christ. I'll let you enjoy the light show for a little bit while I get everything else ready. Too bright. Okay.
Hey at Theory of Game, get back to work, you slacker.
Give him at least a little moment away from setting all the tech up. Right, I think we're all good to go. Finally. Means I get to press that button there. And fade the music out. Thank you for your patience in all of that. Oh, cool, the slider's not working. Why is that not working? Because I haven't run the bloody control software. There we go. Now the control software is alive. Oh my god. That guy. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Quiz Night, all clued up, and the room code is WWMG. What would... I don't know, but what would is what I'm going to go with there. What would something? Welcome to you all. I hope you are doing well out there after all the stupid technical difficulties. We are in now 20 minutes late because of two issues that have happened along the way because of bloody OBS deciding it wants different graphics drivers now. And if it crashes... You know, if the stream now crashes, it's their fault, not mine, because I had a version that worked. Anyway, Matt, hello there. Gifting out some gifts there, 5 of them in total. Oh my god, all of the noises go to SB, Oxy, Rodage, Gatekeeper, and Jack Wilfred, all getting a sub there from space. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
What would Mr. Game Show Ash maybe?
What would Mr. Game Show? Oh yeah, what would Mr. Game Show? I don't know. What would Mr. Game Show? It's like does Bruno Mars is gay? I don't know. What would Mr. Game Show? It's just sort of an open-ended statement. Thank you for the 100 bits there. Also, thank you to JB with 100 bits. Hey, Theory, get back to work, you slacker. And thank you to Dev with a 43-month resub, who was, I think, a few letters behind, but I guess that's Canada time zone for you, with the M. Thank you for the 43-month resub there. What's going on? Why are people leaving? You don't need to leave. You can join the audience game if you want. You just join in and say exclude if you want to play the audience game. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But you're more than welcome. And yes, so we've finally caught up with everything, and we're finally here to play some quiz night, play some All Clued Up, and then we've got Wipeout later on as well. So long as OBS decides it wants to actually run. Sorry, if Unity decides it wants to actually run tonight. So right, it seems to be just enough for there to be enough hot seat players. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have potentially to pick here, so we have enough to be able to pick from for tonight's game. This one has been written by. Don't give me a what. Discord, why is this laid out like this? No, I'm going to dismiss that. I mean, because I'm on stream, Toad. You're trying to call me on Discord. I'm literally on stream right now. You know I'm currently on stream. If you want to have a chat with me, come and drop in the green room, and I'll bring you in. But yeah. Right, I think I'm not going to waste any time because we can get straight into this, and the lobby does open up later on. Oh, there is a Toad. Hang on, they do want to say something. Hello, Toad. Hi, Toad. Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. We just wanted to say hello.
Hello there. Yes. Who is the we?
Who is the Wii? That's it was a console made by Nintendo in 2006.
No, what is the Wii? I'm asking you, who is the Wii?
Oh, hold on. I don't know if you can do this on the fly. I'll just flip the.
What? All right.
Are we comfortable?
Okay.
Are we comfortable?
Let me see if I can. Hang on. I need to do this thing if I want to do that. Let me pop that down there. And oh god, here we go. We've got the Inception going on right now.
There you go. Well, let's do it this way. There we go.
Hello, it's me. Hi, me.
Wow. Hi. Hi. It's me, Toadboy123. Oh, is that Dev?
Hello, Dev.
That's crazy. We're here live at the Game Show Marathon Studios. I think that's Ape Minky over there. Hi, Ape Minky.
Ape. Hello, Ape.
Oh, hello, Toadboy. Oh, wow. It's like their first time meeting up, which is crazy. And we have No Whammies 10 over there.
Hello.
And Theory of Game over there.
Hello there, Theory.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, we just wanted to say hello. We enjoyed playing the warm-up game. I think there was some fun answers from all of us, Just a couple. Why XXXXX was accepted?
I don't know. I don't know why 5 X's in a row worked, but it did.
Yeah, we don't know. But yeah, just wanting to say hi. Oh, look, it's you.
It's
Whoa.
me. And it's the chat as well. Look at the chat.
It is the chat. Wow. And Ron Burgundy.
And Ron Burgundy's still there. We're getting some rare behind-the-scenes footage here of the 24-hour game show marathon. You don't.
Oh, is that Rich leaving? Oh my god!
Rich. Hello, Rich. How you doing?
T minus what are we? What? 12, 15 or 18 hours. Thank you. I can't do the math off top.
What's happening tomorrow?
Game Show Marathon. Yes, it is time for this year's version of the 24-hour Game Show Marathon. Go to gameshowmarathon.com to donate.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Do that right now. I'll even get you the links right
schedule.
now from my side of things.
Go ahead.
Where is it? We've got that guy that we need, and we've got where's the donation link gone as well? Where's the donate now?
Gameshowmarathon.com.
Oh, look at that! Look at how organised that is already.
Yep.
Goodness me.
So we're starting off with Countdown for the UK. There you go. Talk about Wheel of Fortune, all of these wonderful shows. It all happens tomorrow. Exciting.
Oh, quiz time shock, 5 a.m. Looking so forward to that.
I was talking to Abe. I was like, I can't believe we've experienced 2 time shocks in our lives. It's very rare. Oh yeah, right. Go ahead.
Oh, you go on, do the thing. Ah, yes, tornado spin.
Wait, hold here. Oh. Wait.
No.
Do the thing.
Tornado spin. Yes, whatever it is, Odie. Well, it's good to see you having a lot of fun there in the setup for 24-hour Game Show Marathon, and wishing you all the best of luck with it tomorrow, by the way. Donation links have been posted in the chat.
Chargers,
Do go
Pablo.
and donate if you can. I'll leave you to do all whatever setup you need to do and enjoy whatever you're doing, whether you want to watch along. And I wish you all the best of luck out there for year
Everyone say
11.
bye. Bye, Ash.
Take care. And
luck.
we'll see you soon. Bye. Oh my god. I was there a year ago. I was there doing some wonderful gaming and hosting of, well, I'm not hosting the games, but hosting the tech control, certainly for 1,000 Heartbeats. That was a lot of fun doing that and seeing Corey. Seeing Corey just sort of fall under the pressure of the 1,000 Heartbeats. Oh, but Ape, you were so close. Ape last year was so close in completing the full game live. Just one true-false question away from doing it. But yes, that is all happening tomorrow. That is from 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 5 p.m. here in the UK, for a full 24 hours, all raising money for Child's Play. Do go and give them a watch on twitch.tv/Game Show Marathon. Donate to Child's Play. The link I've already provided, and it's on my Discord as well, and it's all on their socials as well. So do give generously if you can. And alongside all of that, there's also the my side of things as well. Q&L is also now on the docket for the end of November, and tickets are open for that. So if you can also make attendance in that and can pay go for a ticket, then they're now open. We do still have plenty of tickets available, so if you can't afford it right now, fine, absolutely fine. A couple of months down the line, though, we should still be having tickets open that you can purchase if you can make attendance over the weekend. Right, I was going to say at 20 past that we should just get this game underway, but then Toad decided they wanted to just take over the stream briefly with a behind the scenes of something that I'm not actually involved in much, other than providing software for 2 games. But yes, do enjoy that, and I'll see you. It's fine, Toad. It's fine. It's just OBS has decided to put everything back behind schedule. Everything. I'm going to catch up now and get this game underway. So let's pick our 6 players for tonight's game. And we have got Ralph, Clive, Natter, Oni, Topper, and TJ. Thank you to all 6 of you for entering into play. You have been picked to play the game. If you'd like to go to the green room, please get yourself sound checked and everything. Well, I say sound checked, there isn't actually anyone around to do that, so I'm just going to drag you in, whether you like it or not, and we're going to assume that your sound is good. And then we'll get this game underway. If you've never played or clued up before from the comfort of Twitch chat, all you need to do is whisper the answers to QuizBot 3000. You need to type the answer perfectly. Spelling and punctuation and spaces are required. Don't worry about the clues. Obviously, they're going to give you a hint as to what the puzzle is, but all you need to do is solve the main puzzle. That's the only main objective of this game. The earlier you can do that in Twitch chat, the more points that you can get. And points mean deuce, or poots mean din. No, I'm not going to say any more of that. I'm just going to continue on waffling while I bring people. Oh, I brought Score through as well. I'm just dragging people, and Score was in the mix there.
Evening.
Hello, players. How we doing?
Evening.
There we go. Right, let's just get straight underway with rolling the tiles again, because that's in the flow. Yay!
Yeah.
Wave!
Wave. Pete, wave. Pete, wave.
Waving!
Some aggressive waving from Ralph there. Let me just bring the audio down slightly. Aggressive waving. Right, we have our players now at their podia, so let's go down the line and introduce them. So, first of all, we've got Ralph and Topper. So, good evening, Ralph.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I've been very well. I've been getting into Twitch streaming on the regular now.
Oh, as in you're streaming now?
Oh yes, I have a pink tuber and everything.
Oh, cool. So what have you been streaming on Twitch then?
I've been streaming an incredibly mid-platformer. I'll be streaming better stuff eventually, I'd hope. I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays so as not to clash with you.
Oh, well, if it's completely different content, you don't necessarily have to worry about clashing with me, but I do appreciate the gesture.
Well, I've got to make myself available for your quiz nights. And
Correct
Ben's.
answer. Correct answer. FOMO and everything like that. No, not at all. If you've got other stuff to do, go and do the other stuff. But thank you, Ralph, and I will try and tune in on a Monday and Tuesday and see what it's all about. And if you want to go and give him a follow right now, folks, and give him a head start on that bandwagon of Twitch streaming hell that is. Hopefully, actually, with a good number of followers, you might actually be able to get straight onto the affiliate program. So yeah, let's see if we can make that happen. Alongside you, we've got Topper. Good evening, Topper.
Hello, Ash. I've been getting into not Twitch streaming recently.
Yes, you say that, but you've also been getting into the Krypton factor from the looks of things recently. What's that all about?
I don't know. I just had I randomly stumbled across an episode on YouTube recently, and I thought, could I make that a Unity game? Mm-hmm. And after many nights of thinking, yeah, I think I can make it work. So I thought I'll experiment a bit.
Well, I mean, the looks that you've got there so far are very reminiscent of that very specific era of Krypton Factor that I grew up with. So it already looks the part for me. So yeah. Definitely looking forward to seeing how that develops over time, and yeah, it looks like potentially team play or something like that going on there with the 4 different colours. So yeah, definitely an interesting thing to look forward to in the future. Score counts again, just chiming in here. Super round format, best format, fight me. Don't know how you would format that into your version of the game, Topper, but that's a job for you to sort out.
It's under consideration. That's all I will say.
There you go. Which also means no in certain circles, but it always under consideration. Anyway, Ralph and Topper as a pair, do you think you have what it takes to win tonight's game?
I'm just here for the lols.
Well,
but with Ralph on my side, I'm sure we can take him down.
Oh, I'm pretty certain you can. Well, wish you two the best of luck in tonight's game. You will be facing on the second podium there, Clive and Nata. Good evening to Clive.
Hello, Ash. I've been getting into the Gulf Stream recently.
Have you now? Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I've got myself an inner tube, a Wi-Fi-enabled laptop, and I figure I'll be in Brighton within the next 3 weeks.
Fantastic. I mean, it's time for you to head back over to the UK, because it was about this time last year that I was over in the States with all the theme parks and that. So, yeah, it's only fair that you make the return journey.
Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn. I'll see what ticket prices are like.
Ridiculous.
Can I post a crowdfunding link in the server? Not seriously.
We'll cross that bridge later. Do you think you're going to be able to beat the other players tonight in All Clued Up?
Oh, probably not. I'm very sleepy.
You're very sleepy. What do you mean sleepy? It's 5 p.m. your time, isn't it?
It's quite hot. You do a lot of napping in the south.
I suppose, yeah. It's sort of like, yeah, fair enough. You're just having a bit of a siesta or something. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully not too sleepy for you tonight. We'll probably wake you up with some stingers or something. Wish you the best of luck along with Nata. Good evening, Nata.
Hello, Ashley.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well for myself. Today is the election date for ourselves here in Ireland for the EU elections and the local elections, so I got to do the elections today.
Doing your due diligence and doing your civic duty with the votes there. Yes, of course, we don't really have any news about that in the UK because, of course, we Brexited, so I had no idea that there were European votes going on over the past few days. But yes, do go and vote if you can, and coming up to the UK general election, please vote. Mm-hmm. Please. And if you haven't registered to vote, do it now. Literally do it now, and you will be able to then have your voice heard and get voting in when it comes. Jesus Christ, in about a month's time. Do you think you have what? Yes, indeed. Do you think you have what it takes to beat your opponents tonight?
Well, we can be a formidable team at least, but depends on the words that comes up, questions, whatever happens. We don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, wish you the best of luck along with Clive. And moving down to the third podium, we've got Oni and TJ. Oni, what's the count now? Number of times you've been here on All Clued Up?
Yes.
I think we can just leave it as that. How are you doing, Oni?
I'm basically here to rep Mr. Vertigo, who can't be here tonight.
Well, of course he can't because he's wrote it.
Hey.
So
I always do his briefings.
yeah, it's a Mr. Vertigo pack this one.
You say, he can't take part because he wrote it. No. Excuses. He got lost in a canoe.
You don't want to play with me, Oni?
Well, do you think you're going to have you're going to be able to solve Mr. Vertigo's puzzles in a timely manner tonight ahead of the opponents?
I mean, that's grand, but like Sleepy Clive is still really good. So I don't know.
You don't know. Well, wish you the best of luck.
I don't know.
With TJ, your partner there. Good evening, TJ.
Good evening to Shy and the others. I've been getting into the Fall Guys.
You've been getting into the Fall Guys. Oh, you've been playing some of that, have you? I haven't played that for a while, actually. What other mechanics have they been putting in?
They've been adding like created maps into the game.
Mm-hmm. I certainly have played when they started adding the creator stuff, but haven't seen what of the new sort of mechanics and things on top of that they've added. Haven't played for a couple of months.
I've been playing on my PS4, which I got for Christmas.
Ah, nice. Well then, outside of the Fall Guys, we've got this all clued up pack by Mr. Vertigo. Do you think you have what it takes to take on the Blunder Dome of his puzzles? I'm trying so tenuously on making a link there. I can't make it happen. Beans, if they were a thing. I don't think there are any beans in these puzzles.
I've been streaming too. In that I drank a fair bit of water
Give it a go. I'll give it a go. I think I can do it.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, TJ. And then I forgot that there was a common link going on. And he said, I forgot to say, I've been streaming too, in that I drank a fair bit of water at work and pissing like a horse right now. There you go, you've got your buzzer. Well, wish you the best of luck, TJ, and everybody here on All Clues.
Today is the greatest day of my life.
Wish you all the best of luck, and also to the audience as well. Wish you the best of luck, because you're going to be trying to solve the puzzles as quickly as you can to try and get yourself as many dupes as possible. Players in the main game here, you know how to buzz in. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, or 5 exclamation marks as a single whisper to Quizbot 3000. Yes, I still haven't updated this to Hackbox because I have a long list of things to do, and it's still somewhere on that list. Yes, it just is. Who Dares wins. I wonder if I could make a list out of that on Who Dares wins. No, I can't, because that would just be...
most importantly, Q&L too.
That would be ridiculous. Anyway, let's get on with puzzle number 1. And your first puzzle is 7 words long. We've got Ralph, we've got Clive, we've got Oni stepping up on this particular puzzle. So if you 3 are ready, I need to get my reference sheet ready. And your first clue coming up is actually 2 words long for 5.
So not beer fridge then?
It's not, no. C. G. I. Clive.
Song lyric?
Straight off the bat there with 100 points.
I thought you were supposed to be tired.
He knows how this game works. So, song lyric is your first clue. Let's have a look at some letters. As always, all the letters illuminated are in the puzzle somewhat, barring one, which is L. Stinger.
That's the stinger.
And it's the one to avoid. So, Clive, which letters would you like?
Start with a vowel and put in the I, please.
I. There are 2 of those. And your second pick?
And the A, please.
And the A. Let's get 2 vowels up on the board. Well, you got the first word, and there is a second A as well in the puzzle. Your clue so far is song lyric. For 400, can you solve it?
No, thank you.
Okay, moving on then to your second clue. Is 11 letters long. G. N. O. S. T. N. T. Clive.
Antagonists?
Is correct for another 100. Very well done. What is that answer you've just tried there, Puzzle Dan? It's definitely not that, because you've got way too many A's and I's. You know there's 2 of each. We continue on. Clive, what's your guesses? What's your letters?
I'll try an L, please.
Going for the L. and we could place 3 of them in the puzzle. And your second pick.
And the T is tempting me.
And a T. Oh no!
That's the stinger.
Okay.
The T was our one and only stinger, so no guess. But we get rid of the stinger, I suppose. So, right, we continue on. Moving on to your third clue of 6 for this puzzle. 7 letters long. L. A. N. A. Ooh, Ralph.
Animals.
Animals is correct for 100. Welcome to the game, and you now have control of the keyboard. No stingers now, so everything is good.
N for November.
Let's go for November. There's just the one N in the puzzle. Your second pick?
S for Sierra.
And let's go for the S. 2 S's in the puzzle. So your clues are song lyric, antagonists, and animals. For 1,000 currently in the puzzle bank, solve the puzzle.
No, can't see it.
Fair enough. We continue on then to the fourth clue of 6. A bit longer, 12 letters now. R. P. P. L. A. I. Clive.
Malapropism?
I'll take it. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it. I pressed the yes before I realised you didn't actually pluralise it. I can't go back once I have done the yes, so you have got it. So you have control of the keyboard. You got the word anyway, so I'm feeling somewhat generous today. 2 letters on the keyboard.
The M, please.
Guess what that means is for anybody else, if they get a guess that's pretty close but not quite right, I might just give them it out of generosity for balance. 1 M in the puzzle. And second pick?
And the R, please.
And the R. And 2 R's as well. So your clues are song lyric, antagonists, animals, and malapropisms. For 1,300, solve the puzzle.
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. Back to the buzzers we go. It is the 5th clue of 6. 6 letters long. S. N. E. Oni.
Disney.
Disney is correct. Welcome to the game, 100 to you. And you get control of the keyboard now.
O, please.
O. Four of them in the puzzle. Very good. And another pick.
Oh, good lord. H, please.
And the H. Just one of those. So your clues are song lyric, antagonists, animals, malapropisms, and Disney. For 1,800, can you solve it?
Not yet.
Okay, we go to your final clue then. It's 3 words. 6, 3, 4. T. P. Oni.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is correct. Everybody buzzed pretty much simultaneously as soon as that P came up. I think that guess is correct, Mark, but I don't think you're in the lobby, so it won't count as a solve. Nobody else seems to have got a solve on it yet. But Oni, you do have control of the keyboard. 2 letters to pick.
Okay. Can I go for an F, please?
An F, was that?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure. Yes, 3 Fs in the puzzle. Inca is the first to solve in the lobby, getting the 5,000 Duke bonus. Congratulations to you, Inca. And second pick, Oni.
U, please.
And a U. 2 U's in the puzzle. So, the entire clue set. Song lyric, antagonists, animals, malapropisms, Disney, Winnie the Pooh. For 2,300, your only attempt at a free guess here. Solve the puzzle.
Can't get it on the last. I need the last 2 words, I think.
In which case, then, we will be going to the buzzers. to solve this puzzle out. We'll be revealing letter by letter. If you think you know what it is, buzz in. Get it right, you solve the puzzle. Good luck to you three. Let's start revealing. C. Ralph.
A heffalump or woozle is very confusal.
Is correct. Very well done there, Ralph. Being willed on there from the sidelines there from Topper. Yes, very good. A heffalump or woozle is very confusal. Is a song lyric from something in Winnie the Pooh. I don't actually have any further notes than that, but I could verify that was correct. Well, I've never seen the word confusal before, but it makes sense because it makes sense. G. Eisens was missing the word very. You would go for heffalump or woozle is confusal rather than is very confusal. Fair enough. Well, Ralph is first to solve. Congratulations to you. You get the 2,300 that was in the puzzle bank. Brings you up to 2,400. Clive and Natter, they're in second place on 300. Oni and TJ in third place on 200. Everybody is on the board though, so no one languishing on 0. Just got to try and get some more solves around the house so we can make this a nice tight game. Though that said, the last time we played, about 3 of the games were solved by the same team, and then it still got close at the end. So anyway, in the audience, Inca was first to solve, getting the very valuable 5,000 Duke bonus. Then we have Anisep and the BBQ, and Jerry were the only other 3 that solved the puzzle before it got solved. And there is Mark now joining in the lobby, who would have been first to solve, but was not present in the lobby, so it wouldn't have counted, unfortunately. Right. Let's get on with puzzle number 2 in this game. And we switch up the podiums, so we now have Topper and Natter and TJ stepping up to the podium. And we've got another 7-word puzzle for you to try and solve.
What do you buzz in again?
2, 3, 4, or 5 exclamation marks as a message to Quizbot 3000 Whisper.
Yep.
So buzz in with exclamation marks?
Yes.
Yep.
That is all you need to do. Right. Let's get this game underway, this puzzle. And for you 3 players, your first clue coming in is 11 letters long. Good luck. H. C. T. E. Natter.
Catchphrase.
Right! Da, 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 da. God, if my voice didn't break in the middle of that would have been much better. But yes, catchphrase is correct. So let's light some letters up. And there they all go. Now note we've got the star currently illuminated in the bottom right corner of the keyboard. That means there's 1 or more punctuation symbols somewhere lurking in the puzzle. And of course, lurking somewhere amongst these illuminated keys is 1 stinger.
Oh, it's a stinger.
Do not pick it. Boo, thank you very much for the audience participation. So 2 letters, please.
You're the ones who actually seem to be sus, but still, we'll go with S for the start, please.
S. Good start. 3 S's in the puzzle. And second pick.
I'll have to go with A.
And going with the A. Is it going to happen? Oh, not quite. But it's a good pick of vowels. 6 A's in the puzzle. So, clue so far is catchphrase. For 900, can you solve it?
Well, I'll have to pass it for the moment.
Okay, we go back to the buzzers then for clue number 2. 9 letters long for this one. R. C. S. I. M. I. TJ.
Criticism.
Criticism is correct for 100, and you get control of the keyboard now. 2 letters, please.
Let's go with the star, please.
Going with a star, okay. And there is your punctuation is a comma in word 6. And your second pick?
The W, please.
Ooh, the W. Interesting pick. Does complete that word for 1W. So your clues are catchphrase and criticism. For 1,100, can you solve it?
Nah.
Fair enough. We continue on then to clue 3 of 6. It is 2 words, 3, 5. O. R. S. Natter.
Toy Story? Toy Story.
It's not. Back on the buzzers. C. O. W. TJ.
Low score.
Low score is correct for 100. We're seeing some very interesting solves coming through, or attempts at solves. Certainly from Tadaru. That last word is definitely not that. But I appreciate your guess. So low score is clue number 3. TJ, 2 letters, please.
Let's go with T for try.
Try for T. And it works this time round. 4 T's in the puzzle. What is that guess, Jerry? I love seeing some of these whispers coming in. Your second pick, TJ.
Let's go with DH.
H. Is it going to solve that word? It is going to solve that word, but no other help. So your clues are catchphrase, criticism, and low score. For 1,600, can you solve it?
Gotta pass it, Jill.
Fair enough. Back to the buzzers we go then for clue 4. 10 letters long. I, Y, N, H, M, C, T, H. Topper.
Unrhythmic.
Unrhythmic is correct. 100 to you, and you now get to have a look at the keyboard for this puzzle.
Yeah. E for echo, please.
Let's go for some more vowels. See if that helps us. It's a good pick. 4 E's in the puzzle brings us to 2,000 now in the puzzle bank.
What is that for fifth word? C, please.
C. Let's see if that helps you. Silver Electron's got it. 2 C's in the puzzle. So your clues are catchphrase, criticism, low score, and unrhythmic. For 2,200, can you solve the puzzle?
Take a guess. That was a complete dance disaster, darling.
Is correct!
Damn it!
Last 2 clues.
I love how low energy that was.
I thought about doing an impression, but I wasn't sure it was right.
Fair enough.
That's Silver Topper.
Yeah, the 2
Can I
clues.
attempt it?
Go on.
That was a complete dance disaster, darling.
What was with the low A's going to the R? What's with all of that? I have no idea what you're going on with that. But yes, the other clues were judge and strictly, because of course it was from Strictly Come Dancing. Yes. So yes, 2,200 over to Topper and Ralph, extending their lead now to 4,700. Clive Natter, only TJ are tied for second place. Very interesting. Which going to make... Oh, actually, we don't have to do it just yet, but... oh no, we do have to do it right now, don't we? I've never thought about this bit. Cool. Because you're both tied for second place, I don't know how we're going to do the procedure in a moment. We'll figure it out. So, we'll quickly go over to the audience leaderboard to see how they're standing right now. Silver Electron currently in the lead on 6,700. Then is Inca on 6,200. And they've got Arun and Mark on 1,500. Anisette, BBQ, and Jerry on 900. Everybody else gets to get off the mark. Probably that is probably going to be the right suggestion to follow here, Mr. Vertigo. The problem is I can't remember who was. I think
we were the second ones to do it, so we're in third technically.
Okay, so we'll follow that rule then of who got to their score first. In which case, Clive and Natter were first to get to the 400, so they will pick If they got their seconds, they'll pick second and you pick third because, yeah. Okay, right. I've got it set in my head now. So, what we do at this point, and why I was kind of stressing over figuring out what the order of procedure is in reverse score order, you get to now decide whether you want to stay in the order that you are playing in or whether you want to switch it up. Now, Ralph and Topper, you are currently in the lead because you have solved both puzzles. What would you like to do? Would you like to stay in the order you are, or do you want to switch it up for the next pass round?
What do you say, Ralph?
Let's stay how things are.
I agree.
Okay, staying as you are. Moving down the line then to Clive and Natter in second place, theoretical second place here. Would you like to stay in the order that you currently are, or do you want to switch it up?
Should we switch it up just to be different?
Sure, why not? I'll take next one.
Okay, switching it up and over to podium number 3, Oni and TJ. Would you like to stay in the order that you currently are, or do you want to switch it up?
I feel comfortable for now.
So you want to say, but I would think of switching.
I think probably for the last one, maybe think switching. But yeah, I feel
Okay,
comfortable
well-
at the moment.
We'll leave it where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Leave it where it is right now. Okay, so it's only Clive and Natter that are swapping. Everybody else is staying as they are. Okay, let me load up game number 3, board number 3, puzzle number 3, whatever noun I want to use. And there we go. It is 9 words long, so it is slightly longer, and we have also extended the values here. We have 200 per letter, 200 per clue, so everything has doubled up, of double the points, and you'll have a lot of fun with this one, I imagine. So we've got Ralph, Natter and Oni stepping up, Tadaro doing their usual Tadaro thing of counting the spaces. If you three are ready, good luck. Your first clue is 7 letters long. Good luck. E I L T A Oni.
Reality.
Reality is correct for 200, and you now take second place. Colin, you don't need to solve the clues, just solve the main puzzle. So yeah, just to make life a bit easier for you, you only need to actually send answers for the main puzzle itself. Let's light some letters up, shall we? And there they all go. Now, we do have the star in contention here for potential use, one or more punctuation symbols. Now, must give you an advance warning here because there are actually 2 stingers in this puzzle to avoid, so watch out. Oni.
There won't be the O. Let's give the O a go.
O.
O.
Yeah, 3 O's in the puzzle. And you take a pick.
Okay, that didn't really help. I, then.
Why did you pick it?
I thought it'd do something.
Well, that gives you at least half of the final word. So, your clue so far is reality. For 800, can you solve it from the O's and the I?
I'm going to take a guess that all the remaining letters are Q.
I'm afraid you're not right with that. We move back to the buzzers. Second clue is 10 letters long.
Was I close?
Not entirely, no. TV. E. R. Oni.
Oh, no. No,
back on the
wait,
buzzers. L. N. Ralph.
Revelation.
Revelation is correct. Only having a revelation there about their buzzer use, possibly. Score count with the lowercase q. No, I'm afraid I can't tell you because there are no Q's in this puzzle. It's not illuminated. It's not even a stinger. So there's definitely no Q's in this. Ralph, 2 letters, please.
Let's have the star.
Okay, let's see the punctuation.
You say revelation, I say castigation.
Oh, there you go. We've got an apostrophe, and it's an ellipsis across 3 characters, so we actually value it at 3 different characters, because, of course, we do. Your second pick.
Elphalema.
And an L. 2 L's as well. So your clues are reality and a revelation. For 2,000, solve the puzzle.
Nope.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go. Clue number 3 is 10 letters long. U N I G S S P Oni.
Surprising.
Surprising is correct for another 200, and you get control of the keyboard. Remember, there are 2 stingers.
I think I'm going to go for a T, please.
A T.
Yeah.
It is present, 3 of them in the puzzle. Any second pick?
A, please.
What was that?
A, please.
The A. Just the 1. So your clues are reality, revelation, and surprising. For 2,800, solve the puzzle.
I got nothing to go on here.
Okay, fair enough. Moving on then to clue number 4 of 6. It's a short one, 6 letters. T. E. C. E. R only.
Secret.
It's no secret. Here is 200 to you, and you get control of the keyboard.
N, please.
The N. Yeah, 2 N's. And your second pick.
S, please.
An S. No one's solving it in the audience yet. Getting some guesses coming in. 5 S's in the puzzle, though, so very valuable. Your clues are reality, revelation, surprising, and secret. For 4,200, can you solve the puzzle?
The first 2 that were I need, but
No. Shapes, though, is first to solve, getting the 5,000 bonus, and then Inca just shortly after, and Arun shortly after that. Well done to you 3 so far. We go back to the buzzers then for clue number 5 of 6 is 8 letters long. I. L, you're so close, Jerry. A. M. L. I. Oni.
Familial.
Familial is correct for another 200. You're so close again, Jerry. 2 more letters to pick, Oni.
E, please.
E? There you go, you got it finally. 1 E in the puzzle. And your second pick.
Please.
Say that again.
U, please.
U! 4 U's in the puzzle. Your clues are reality, revelation, surprising, secret, and familial. For 5,200, can you solve it?
Paul just couldn't be my son, but Ross is.
But Ross is correct.
There we go.
Yes, addressing that very critical moment during the traitors. It's just so good. That reveal on the show was very, very good. But yes, the last clue would have been traitors.
Wait,
if we got to that point.
that's actually a theme from the. Oh,
yes.
I thought it was a very tenuous reference to Paul Ross.
No, it's not a tenuous link at all to Paul Ross, but it's an actual thing that happened in the traitors. Yes, Queen Diane, says Robert Rapunzel. So 5,200.
That was a very weird episode of Jeopardy.
5,200 going to Oni and TJ. You now take the lead with 6,400. In second place is Ralph and Topper on 4,900. Clive and Natter still languishing in third place on 400, but we still have plenty of gameplay for you to catch up. It's going to be very, very tight game, I imagine. So we go over to the audience leaderboard. It's Inca in the lead with that solve with 9,000. Then Silver Electron with 8,500. And Shapes, I think, was the first to solve, so getting a nice big bonus, getting into third place with 7,800. Okay, let's continue on to puzzle number 4. And And it's another longish one by word count. 10 words in total here. And if you are ready, let's reveal some letters for your first clue. 8 letters long. M O H R T. Clive.
Metaphor.
Metaphor is correct. 200 over to you, and you get the first look at the keyboard. Actually, not so many letters illuminated this time. Star is also potentially in play with some punctuation, but there are still 2 stingers to avoid.
Stinger.
So be careful of that. So, what would you like here, Clive?
Save everyone the headache and get the star, please.
Okay. Yeah, 2 apostrophes there in words 1 and 9 is where all your punctuation lies. And your second pick?
And the E, please.
And going for common vowel E. Good pick. 5 E's in the puzzle. So your clue so far is metaphor. For 1,400, can you solve it?
Nope.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go. Clue number 2. 10 letters long. D H S E. TJ.
Oh shit! This what I can't. I'm sorry.
No, back on the buzzers. S I T N. Clive.
Dishonesty.
Bet you both were buzzing for dishwasher earlier on, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, the way it was revealed, like, you're going to go for dish, and then suddenly that letter come out of nowhere, like, that's not a dishwasher. 200 to you, Clive, and you get control of the keyboard again for not a dishwasher.
You'd be surprised how many times in my life I said that's not a dishwasher. The A, please.
Yeah, alongside, like, Carrot in the Box is That's Not a Dishwasher. It's the new hit game show. 2 A's in the puzzle. And your second pick.
And the O, please.
And another vowel, O. And 2 O's added to the puzzle. Was his catchphrase back in the vaudeville days. So your clues are metaphor and dishonesty. For 2,200, can you solve it?
Not yet.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go for your next clue, which is too long for it to be dishwasher. It's 11 letters. N, and it's not plural. C O T R. Clive.
Distraction?
It's not distraction, I'm afraid. Back on the buzzers. S T. TJ.
Construction.
Say that again.
Construction.
It's not construction either. Back on the buzzers just for Topper. I N. Topper.
Instruction.
Instruction was correct. All hopping around there. Topper finally getting the 200 for the clue, and you get to look at the keyboard.
I think it's time for some consonants with S.
An S. Yeah, there's your S. And your second pick.
We'll go T as well, please.
And a T. I think we're going to have a shock horror moment here. Shock. Yes, 3 T's in the puzzle. And Arun is first to the races, getting the 5,000 Duke bonus. Congrats. And Anasep was second with the solve. So your clues so far, Topper, are metaphor, dishonesty, and instruction. For 3,000, can you solve it?
I can not.
Okay, Jerry and Brig also getting the solve. Congratulations to you too. Let's move on to clue number 4. It is 9 letters long. N A G E A P. Topper.
Appendage.
Appendage is correct. Just beating Clive to the buzzer on that one. 200 to you, Topper, and you get to pick some letters.
P.
And going with some P. Well, it solves that word, which is P. Your second pick.
Great. Let's go for the R, please.
The R. And there's one R as well. Hello there, PA. So your clues are metaphor, dishonesty, instruction, and appendage. For 3,400, can you solve it?
No. I cannot.
It does seem to be a second night in a row of pee-pee poo-poo discourse. It is indeed, only. Moving on to clue number 5 of 6. It is 2 words. 3-7. A. E. R. T. E. B. Topper.
Bad weather.
Bad weather is correct. Control over to the keyboard for you again. 2 letters to pick. There are still stingers as well.
Let's go for the N for November.
N. It's a good pick. 5 N's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
What? M.
And go for the adjacent letter. And there are 2 M's in the puzzle. Your clues are metaphor, dishonesty, instruction, appendage, and bad weather. For 4,800, can you solve it?
Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
That is correct. And the last clue that would have come up is indeed Judge Judy, Lingo. You're absolutely right. Yes, the last clue is Judge Judy, because this is the title, certainly the front title of one of her books.
Topper, I heard that, but I didn't hear please.
Topper getting the win on that one. So Ralph and Topper now extending their to retake the lead rather than extend the lead. Retake the lead to 10,300. Oni and TJ second place with 6,400. Clive and Natter still in third place on 800, but we still have 2 more puzzles to play, and they are the most valuable ones because they are worth 300 per clue and 300 per letter. We'll come to rearranging orders in a moment. Let's go over to the audience leaderboard, and it's Arun now taking the pole position. 13,900, just 900 points ahead of Inca on 13,000. And then we've got Silver Electron in third place on 12,300, just 700 below Inca. As we get some more players joining in the game there. Hello there, Brian. Hello there, Lingo. And Timor as well. Welcome to the game. So we go back down the line with reorder orders. So, Topper and Ralph, what would you like to do? Stay as you are or switch it up?
Shall we stick?
Stick.
Stick seems to be working for you, so sticking the order. Oni and TJ, you didn't swap last time, and you were sort of umming and ahhing about possibly doing it at this juncture. Is that the case?
I think we should.
If you want me to face, if you want me to face final puzzle, mate. Yeah.
I think for me, I'd better off be seen as like the underdog, and you can lead it into the final.
You're piling an awful lot of weight on my shoulders, my friend. But okay.
Are you switching it up then?
I think we.
Yes.
We're gonna fix it up.
Okay, switching it up. And then over to Clive and Natter. Do you want to stay as you are in the switched state from previous, or do you want to switch it back to your previous unswitched state, if that makes any sort of sense?
How do you feel, Clive?
Shall we stick so we've had the full range of experiences?
Sure, why not? We'll stick.
You'll stick? Okay.
Let's stick the rear.
So, sticking as you are, let's go over to puzzle number 5 of 6. We've got a Ralph, we've got a Natter, we've got a TJ, and look at all of those letters. Goodness me. This is going to be a very valuable puzzle, especially when it is 300 per clue and 300 per letter. 12 words all told in this puzzle. So, if you're ready, chonk indeed, aiming me. If you are ready, get ready on the buzzers. Your first clue is 10 letters long. N I O P T NASA.
Competition.
It is not. Back on the buzzers. C O C TJ.
Oh wait.
Consumption.
Say that again.
Consumption.
It's not that. Back on the buzzers. N Ralph.
Conception.
Conception is correct, yes. So 300 going to you, and you get control of the keyboard firstly. So quite a few letters available here. Star is also available for potential punctuation in the puzzle. But beware, players, there are 3 stingers to avoid.
Stinger.
It is indeed the stinger train to avoid.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yes, very much greed going on here, Topper. So, 2 letters, please.
Star.
All right. Start off with the punctuation. Or potential punctuation, should I say. Oh, it's a good pick as well. There's 5 punctuation symbols. A nice mix of characters here. 2 apostrophes, a full stop, a question mark, and an exclamation mark. So, yeah, all of the range of motion here. Beware those in chat with the apostrophes. These are normal apostrophes, or else not curly ones. Just be aware of that. Your second pick?
T for tango.
And the T. Yeah, 2 of them in the puzzle. Probably expecting a few more than that, but it is only 2. Your clue so far is conception. For 2,100, can you solve it?
Nope.
Back to the buzz as we go then. 9 letters in this second clue. L. E. C. F. A. F. Ralph?
Affluence.
Affluence is correct. Another 300 to you, and the keyboard is yours once again.
O for Oscar.
Go for the O. Dum-dum-dum. That's a good pick.
Ooh.
10 O's in the puzzle, and just like that, the puzzle bank is up to 5,100. A second pick.
D for Delta.
We've got Mr. Vertigo in the audience going, ooh, with all the O's. There are 2 D's as well. So your clues are conception and affluence. For 5,700, can you solve the puzzle?
No.
Back to the buzz as we go then. Clue number 3 for you is 9 letters long. N. I. T. N. O. I. A. Ralph.
Invitation.
It is not. Back on the buzzers. L. TJ.
Inflation.
Say that again.
Inflation.
It is inflation, yes. 300 to you. Up to 6,700, and you get control of the keyboard, TJ. 2 letters, please.
Let's go A.
Go with the A. Decent pick. 5 A's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
L, please.
And an L. Oh my. Ten L's in the puzzle. And that brings you up to 10,200 now in the puzzle bank, as Lingo and Tadaru are first to solve with the audience. Congratulations to you too. TJ, your clues are conception, affluence, and inflation. For 10,200, can you solve it?
I'm trying to think, but I got an idea of what it can be, but
I'm going to take that as a no then.
I'll get back to it.
Moving on then to clue number 4 of 6. It is 10 letters long. B, E, R, G, K. Ralph.
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg is correct. 300 over to you. And you get control of the keyboard.
M for Mike.
Mike. I mean, earlier on, it was just a single word on its own because I forgot to populate it properly. 1 M, and your second pick?
S for Sierra.
And an S. There There are 4 of them in the puzzle. So your clues are conception, affluence, inflation, and Zuckerberg. For 11,700, can you solve it?
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
That is correct.
Oh, go on, Ralph.
Oh.
The final 2 clues were movie quote and The Social Network. It is from that particular film. So yeah, very well done, solvers, on that. Well done, particularly to Ralph, for 11,700 from the puzzle bank, extending your lead to 22,900. That is a big score in this game. Oni and TJ in second place, 6,700. Clive and Nat has just not gone your way tonight. 800 is still is currently your total, but with a big final puzzle, you could still take it all. In no ease in that last puzzle. So, over to the audience game. Arun with the lead, 21,400. Then it's Inca, 20,500. And Silver Electron holding on to third place, 19,500. Okay, it's time to head into the final puzzle of the game. Topper, Clive and Oni are facing off. Not so many letters this time round. 10 words, though, still to play with. So, could still happen. Anything can happen, says Puzzle Dan in chat. Certainly a finite number of things can happen. So, if you 3 are ready with the buzzers, good luck. Your first clue is 2 words, 6-5. S. W. S. Clive.
Answer smash.
That's a very good read there. Well done. 300 to you, and you get the first look at the keyboard for this final puzzle. There they all are. Again, we've got a punctuation symbol as a potential punctuation in this puzzle, but beware, there are still 3 stingers abound.
Stinger.
So beware. What would you like?
I'll start with the punctuation, please.
Fair enough. Oops!
Yeah,
yes! Punctuation was only potential. It was never going to happen in this one, I'm afraid. So that is one of the 3 stingers in this puzzle. No progress in the puzzle bank, which could be quite detrimental, potentially. Moving on
Mr. Virgo, this happens every time you do a game.
Moving on to clue number 2. It is 11 letters long. A. Another A. N. H. I. L. These are not helpful. B. Oni?
Oh, God, no. Fashionable.
Sure. I was generous to Clive. I'll be generous to you there, Oni. Yes. No fashionable. Yes, fashionable is correct.
Machine. Wait, it can't be machine. Oh.
300 to you, and you get control of the keyboard. There are still 2 stingers in the puzzle in these letters.
If this could be quite funny. N, please.
The N that exists.
Ah.
There are 2 N's in the puzzle. And your second pick.
Yes, there's 2 is even less fun than yes, there's 1. T, please.
Is there a T? It was a stinger earlier. Yes, there's 4 in this puzzle. So your clues are answer smash and fashionable. For 1,800, can you solve it?
I've consumed so many spider eggs this morning.
Moving on. Oh, hang on. We've got a £5 donation from Tipster.
Oh, heck, T.
Oh, heck, T. Thank you very much for the £5 donation through on Streamlabs. Do appreciate that, and I hope you're doing well out there. We move on to clue number 3, which is 8 letters long. T. M. I. R. Yes, Oni.
Primates.
They are indeed primates. 300 to you. You get control of the keyboard.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see where I can hit. Let's go for an O, please.
O. Yes, there's 2 O's in the middle there. Andy, take a pick.
Well, I guess it's an F then.
Is it an F? Shock. So your clues are Answer Smash, Fashionable, and Primates. For an exact 3,000, can you solve it?
Not yet, no.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go. Clue number 4 of 6 coming in. 2 words. 9, 4. I. C. Y. L. L. S. A. E. Oni.
Celestial Body.
Celestial Body is correct for another 300. Everybody on the buzzers on that one. Oni, 2 more letters to pick. Still 2 stingers to avoid.
Can I have the I, please?
I. You can have 1 I in the puzzle. Any second pick?
Oh, thank you, I guess. A, please.
How about the A? That's a better pick. We've got 5 A's in the puzzle. So your clues are Answer Smash, Fashionable, Primates, and Celestial Body. For 4,800, can you solve it?
I gotta keep ticking it.
Okay, Mark is first to solve in the audience, gaining the 5,000 dupe bonus. Congratulations to you. We've got 2 more clues to get through. This 5th clue is 9 letters long. B. L. E. U. E. Z? Clive?
Beelzebub?
Beelzebub is correct. 300 going your way. And you've got control of the keyboard.
Well, have the E, please.
The E. It's a good pick. 7 E's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
And the H, please.
And the H. Sounding somewhat resigned there, baby. 3 H's in the puzzle. Your clues are Answer Smash, Fashionable, Primates, Celestial Body, and Beelzebub. For 7,800, can you solve it?
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, we go to your final clue then. 2 words, 5, 6. T. L. O. M. Clive.
Movie titles?
Movie titles is correct. 300 to you, and you get the final 2 keys of the letter of the letterboard. Wow, that makes no sense at all. Just pick 2 things.
Okay. The R, please.
The R.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Damn you! And your second pick.
And the D, please.
And the D. And 2 D's as well. So your clues are Answer Smash, Fashionable, Primates, Celestial Body, Beelzebub, and movie titles. For 9,000 and your only free guess, can you solve the puzzle?
The Devil Wears Prada, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Thanks, I hate it.
The Devil Wears Prada and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Answer smashed together is The Devil Wears Prada, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, because Dawn, why not? So 9,000 going your way, Clive and Natter, means your final total is 10,700. Oni and TJ, you finish on 7,600. Ralph and Topper, you are our winner tonight with 22,900 dutes. We'll come to you in a moment with the bonus game. Let's go to third place, Oni and TJ. It was looking promising at one point. You had the lead and you're looking into being in a good position to take the win, but unfortunately it slipped away in those final couple of puzzles. Oni, how do you feel?
Well, I was putting a lot of the work in with the final one, and then I got it nipped from me. Ooh. Now I know how joining a union feels.
Wow. Don't let that affect your voting intentions come July the 4th. Anyway, TJ, how do you feel?
I mean, I'm building up that puzzle during my final puzzle as well.
Well, 7,600 though is still a good total to finish on. You both get that in Doots. Clive and Natter, 10,700. It was a good final push there on that final puzzle. You managed to get a solve in. Unfortunately, not enough to overtake Ralph and Topper. Clive, how do you feel?
Struggled to get in, so happy we did it at the right time and just pinched second. I'm pleased with that.
Yeah. Natter, how do you feel?
Well, I feel good that Clive got us the big points at the end there, at least. But god damn, Topper, Lupin, you guys did well for that round.
Well, Clive and Natter, you get that 10,700 as Doots, so congratulations. Ralph and Topper, congratulations. You are the winners tonight of All Clued Up with 22,900. How do you feel, Ralph?
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful. And Topper, how do you feel?
Great, having a good week.
It is a good week indeed. Well, you two, it's not all over. We have one final bonus game for you to play. It's just 6 clues in a particular category that you need to solve within 60 seconds. And I'm looking at one of these and I'm thinking, yeah, you might go for that one straight away. Let's have a look at what Mr. Vertigo has in store for you tonight. Oh, sorry. I always forget this part. We do have to go over to the audience leaderboard at the final points. And we say that Inca, you are the audience winner tonight with 24,700. Congratulations. Arun in second place, 21,400. And Lingo third place, 20,600 there. And you can see all of the other points available. And they have been converted into Doots. Very well done to you all. Okay. Ralph and Topper, let's have a look at your 3 possible categories to play from. Would you like capital cities? Would you like Shakespearean characters? Or would you like Eurovision winners?
Oh, what the hell?
I'll let you have it, Toppy.
Hang on, we need to discuss before we pick. Which one do you feel most confident on?
Capital cities.
Ooh.
If they were European capital cities, I'd get them all. If they were worldwide, I might struggle.
Well, I can't say.
You have a good point. You have been to Iceland, though, so
which is in Europe, so that helps.
Did Iceland ever have any good Eurovision entrants?
Did Iceland? Not for a while. They've never won, so.
Yeah, I don't recall any Eurovision in Reykjavik.
What are we going to go for then?
Do you consider yourself a Eurovision expert, Toppy?
Yeah.
We'll do Eurovision winners.
Oh fuck! Oh
no! I've said it. It's too late.
Go on then.
The Eurovision winners, yeah?
Yeah, for the lols.
What have I done?
What you've done is we're doing Eurovision winners. Camera 2, you're still broken. We've only got Topper and part of Ralph in shot. Need to sack the cameraman.
Don't worry, he's gonna solo this one.
Well, we do have 6 Eurovision winners that you need to find in 60 seconds. Topper and Ralph, are you ready to play?
When I can think of an 8-letter winning artist, then yeah. No, go on, let's go.
Ralph, you ready?
Sure.
Of course, you can just shout out as many guesses as you want. We just move on once you get it right. Your 60 seconds starts now. S M N N.
Oh my god.
That thing.
Måneskin.
There you go. Next. D M.
Dima Bilan.
Yes. Next. E O N L O R E T.
Olsen Brothers.
There you go. Next. B C S S B K.
Bobby Socks.
Yes, with the exclamation mark next. Q E A N R.
Oh, I don't know it. I'm a Quinn.
Yes, it is Ema Quinn there. And the last one, I'll just reveal the letters over.
No, shush.
The last one would have been a 5-7, and it starts F R I D
Frida
A B O, not Frida Kahlo, no. C A R
Frida.
A.
Who's that?
Frida Bocara was the answer there.
I've
That last
never
one.
heard. Who is?
Frida Bocara. Danielle Frida Helene Bocara was a Moroccan-born French singer of Italian descent. Well, there you go.
It's Unjour and Enfant. Okay.
But yes, not Frida Kahlo. Well, you got 4 out of 6 there in the time. That means we will give you a bonus 20,000 doots for getting 4 out of 6. Congratulations to you. How do you feel after that game there, Topper?
Well, I'm glad I got 4.
Glad you got 4,
It was
yeah.
fun.
Good. Ralph, how do you feel?
Misled by Topper.
We should have gone Captain Stage, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Misled by Topper. That's going to be the new epithet there. So thank you very much, players. I hope you enjoyed your time here on All Clued Up. The last thing left to do is do the usual goodbye and wave situation, and then we'll be heading over to Wipeout in a moment. So players, please join me in waving goodbye to
Bye-bye.
chat. Goodbye.
Oh, fuck this, I'm getting pint.
No, you stay here and wave.
My guy, what are you gonna do?
I will find you.
He does know where I live, so I'm actually worried now.
Wave!
Just go to Derby Station and then literally run forward with his arms like in a windmill until he finds me.
Well, we're going to have a quick break, 3 minutes to change it over to Wipeout. Thank you very much, players. Enjoy your time for the rest of the week, and we'll see you later. And yes, I'll need to change over to another game or 2 with Wipeout. So I'll see you in 3 minutes' time.
Ta-ra, Chucks.
Bye!
Please welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash.
It's Toad again.
To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: QWZR. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
Thank you again to Mr. Vertigo for that game of All Clued Up earlier on. What a lovely game that was. And welcome over to Wipeout. Yes, Mr. Toadboy123. He really does get around, doesn't he? He's back again in your ears for one more time to read some room codes out while he is somewhere else doing the game show marathon of 24-hour variety. So tonight's game of Wipeout, we have got 3 boards lined up. In the order that I have them listed in, alphabetically speaking, by their usernames. Tonight we've got bbq.gov, Brian, and JPB. Those are the 3 authors for the games of Wipeout, the boards of Wipeout tonight. Will they appear in that order necessarily? I don't know, but that is the order I'm giving you them, alphabetically speaking, so you don't necessarily get an advantage one way or the other in knowing information. I have proofed them, given them a quick check over to make sure everything looks fine, and we have a nice mixture of boards for you tonight. And thank you, by the way, for all of the boards that have come through. I think we have something like 10 boards listed on the Trello now, just for Wipeout, that I need to go through at some points to stack them into reasonable games. Because you submitted 3 in one particular submission, didn't you, BBQ? So you have to wait and find out to see which of the 3 I picked out of your selection. I will keep the other 2 around to see if they can marry up with another game later down the line. I think similarly, Kenda also submitted me 3 boards, all within the same sort of category, so I'm going to be splitting that one up definitely, so that we can get a nice range of questions of the games of Wipeouts. So, we have quite a few boards already submitted. If you want to submit your own, you can, of course, go to the Q Writing channel, check all the details on there, find the Wipeout template, and submit your own games, your own Wipeout boards to be considered going forward. Welcome to the game, Lord Hovis, as well. We'll leave the lobby open for another minute or so, and then we'll get this game underway. We are late by about half an hour, but a lot of that is down to OBS being stupid. And then some of that was Toad distracting me. Speaking of Toad, read the code again.
To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: QWZR.
Z.
You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
And if you've never played Wipeout before, I think most of you here are already familiar, but as a quick reminder, if you've never played Wipeout before, you will see an answer board with 16 possible answers on, 11 of which are correct. Those are the ones you need to try and find. The 5 that you do not want to find are the wrong answers. They are called wipeouts. They are called that because if you hit even one of them, you will wipe your entire score down to 0. Yes, it's the stinger. Very tenuous link indeed. So yes, you do not want to hit that at all. Even after you've built up score on boards 1 and 2, you hit a wipeout on board number 3. It's all gone. Everything's gone. So don't hit any wipeouts is all I say here. If you don't give me any answer at all, that counts as a wipeout as well because you're kind of cheating the game. You do have to give me at least an answer off the board. If you're using Hackbox, it should be fairly simple. Click the answers that you want to select, well, want to keep as it were, as your selection of answers, and then hit the submit button at the bottom. You must submit your answers for it to be accepted. If you do not hit the submit button, but you have something selected, it will not count it. So submit early, submit often is what I recommend in this game. Even after you submit, you can then resubmit some more things, or even unsubmit some things. You can select and deselect. in this game if you'd like to. It is entirely up to you. If you're using Twitch chat, you can use the numbers 1 through 16 associated to each answer on the board. And you can string those all in one message or in multiple messages to Quizbot 3000. Alternatively, you can submit the negative number to deselect the answer. So if you did submit 1, you can then submit -1 to deselect that in future. Yes, submit it or lose it, as Topper says, is the way you need to do this. And on Hackbox, of course, you've got the 2 different layout options. You've got the portrait mode, which is normally used for mobile, and you've got a more landscape layout if you want the full 4x4 grid experience that you see on stream. We'll give it to the end of this run of the bed, and then we'll get our game underway. I've got everything I need to do. Yeah, everything has been set up, so we should be good to go at the end of this. We've got 10, 20, 30 players in to play Wipeout. Wish you all the best of luck as we play Wipeout. Pregnant pause.
Let's play Wipeout.
Yeah, you can't premature your guesses in this game, Puzdan, though I suppose you could do a blind pick. But yes, you can always deselect it if you don't like a particular response that you have previously selected. Right, let's get this game underway. Good luck, everybody. Board number 1 is this. It's a master stroke, is what it is. 45 seconds to submit your answers. Right, Rapunzel, 45 seconds. Any ideas of what we've got here for a master stroke? Swimming, golf terms? Some interesting suggestions here. Let's look at the info. So we are looking for which of these countries have fielded winners of the US Masters Golf Tournament. It's specifically that Battyman. Yes, indeed. That's what. Why do you say it's no? Okay, whatever. I know what you've gone for, but yes, as of the present day, outside of the US, there have been 11 other countries that have fielded winners of the Masters Tournament. Can you find them? Field winner as in they have just come from a country and they won the Masters, so they are a country that has fielded a player, if that makes sense. So yeah, a winner's outstanding in their field because they're outstanding in golf. That's not how it works, but yeah, all it is just the winners of the Masters Tournament. What countries have they come from? 11 countries have won the Masters Golf Tournament outside of the US. 5 that we will give you have not. There'll be 16 countries up here. 11 of them have at least one winner of the Masters Tournament. 5 do not. Okay, if you're all ready, good luck, and... The answers are the following. And your 45 seconds to submit are go! This board is courtesy of Mr. Brian. So thank you very much for that. Were you in the game, you would get a 10,000 Doot Author bonus. But alas, you are not. There's a really cute fact, you know, that says only. Okay. Remember to submit your answers. Haroon, I'm looking at you. You've got a 0 currently. There you go. That's 5 now. Last 2 seconds. Get your final guesses in. That there is time. TJ just getting a final answer in. I'm thinking. I'm just giving you a reminder because if you don't hit that submit button in time, it won't count any answers at all. But everybody did get at least one answer submitted, which is what we love to see. So 11 of these are right. 5 are wrong. If I remember correctly, during the winner's banquet, they make a dish from the home country of the... Oh, do they own it? I did not know that going into this, but that would be a very lovely gesture if that were the case. So let's start revealing some answers, shall we? We're going to start off with England. England. Yes, Nick Faldo won 3 of them in 1989, 1990 and 1996. And then there was another one from England, Danny Willett in 2016. So there have been 4 wins of the US Masters from England. 3 from Nick Faldo, 1 from Danny Willett. Okay, next we're going to go to Spain. Also good answer, yes. Sandy Lyle. No, I've just spoilt some information there for another one if you know where they're from. Spain, Seve Ballesteros, Sergio Garcia, Jose Maria Olazabal, and John Rahm. Goodness me. For a total of 6 Spanish wins. Seve Ballesteros, Sergio Garcia, Jose Maria Olazabal, and John Rahm. Those were the winners from Spain. Next, we're going to go to South Africa. Very interesting choice here. South Africa is correct, yes. Charles Schwartzel, Trevor Immelman, and the great Gary Player have won the Masters for South Africa for a total of 5 times. This is why, because the banquet had a bobo tie. Ah, okay. Well, that's some lovely information there, Ernie. How are we currently doing on the board? ABM's done for now, 3,000. Briggs still looking for 4. Nata's still looking for 7. How's Drahuska doing? Not so good for Drahuska. They did go for a full bid of 11. Unfortunately, they're still looking for 10 answers, and we now only have 8. That's a good. So you've overbid by at least 2 wipeouts. Yeah, we'll see how that works out for you. We shall continue on with the next. Australia. Good answer, yes. Adam Scott won the green jacket, representing Australia in 2013. Good answer there. Next, we're going to go to Japan. Also good answer. Hideki Matsuyama became the first Japanese to win a major when he won the Masters in 2021. Hideki Matsuyama. Good answer there. Timor now extending to 7,500 still with 2 answers to go. Zeus is out on 5,000 currently. Anybody else that have claimed out? We've got a couple down there on 500 that have also claimed out as well. Next, we're going to Scotland. The one I spoilt earlier, yes, Sandy Lyle won the Masters back in 1988 for Scotland. There, very well done for the Scottish victors there. Or victor singular, should I say. Next, Germany. Oh, we're getting into the weeds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players here have selected Germany as a US Masters winner. Correct. Bernard Langer has won it twice back in 1985 and 1993. So yes, Germany have won twice with the same player. Timor up to 10,500 with 1 left to go. Brig is still looking for 2. Nats is still looking for 5. Unfortunately, there are now only 4 correct answers on the board. There are 5 wipeouts. It would be funny if you did manage to find all 5 wipeouts along with the 7,500 you've currently built up so far. But it will be an overbid by at least 1. Next, Argentina. Interesting choice. Also good choice, yes. Angel Cabrera won the Masters green jacket in 2009, representing Argentina. Timor, you're banked out on 40,000 currently. Obviously, not completely done with yet because we've got to get all the way to board number 3, but you do have the lead right now. Next, we will go to Canada. I mean, they're next to the States, so they've surely they've got it. They have indeed, yes. Mike Weir is the first left-handed golfer to win the Masters and is the only winner from Canada. So yes, Canada was a good answer. Clive banking out with that guess on 7,500. And we've got a few that also have claimed out currently. But we are really getting into it now. Just 2 correct answers we've yet to reveal. And there are 5 wipeouts to avoid. Brig is looking in a bit of a tense situation here. Still 2 answers to go. Hopefully, those are 2 good answers. Well, you didn't go for Northern Ireland, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that have gone for Northern Ireland. Now, we also do have Ireland on the board here, so we have some adjacent countries going on. We did also have England and Scotland as adjacent countries, and Wales up here as well. Did Northern Ireland win the Masters? No, they did not. Though there is Rory McIlroy as an epic golf player. He came second to Scotty Scheffler in 2022, but has not actually won the Masters. Very, very close to winning, but yet to actually claim the green jacket. So 1 to avoid there was Northern Ireland. Oh, baited, says already. Should have thought harder. Should have thought harder. Next, let's continue on. Ireland. Now, this is one of Briggs' final two, along with TJ's final two. Puzzledan's hoping this is their final one to get out. We just saw Northern Ireland fail. How about Ireland? Are they a fail, or have they won the Masters? Ireland haven't won either. Padraig Harrington has been the best finisher in the Masters tournament representing Ireland, finishing in 5th in 2002 and 2008. Padraig Harrington was the closest they've had, but not a winner currently. So neither the Ireland nor the Northern Ireland have won the Masters as of yet, as of 2024. That can still, of course, change in the future. Hard luck there. We've got some wipeouts on that. And we've got 3 more wipeouts to reveal. 2 correct answers left on the board to try and find. Rod Rapunzel, currently on 14,000, could overtake Timor with 1 correct answer. And they've gone for Fiji. Interesting choice here. Only 4 players have gone with it. Fiji. An out there answer to go for. And it's correct, Fiji, yes. Vijay Singh won the Masters in 2000, representing Fiji. So a great answer there. Rapunzel claims first place now on 18,000 with no more answers to go. Though, of course, we could have a second round of bidding if we haven't gotten through all of the correct or all of the wipeouts. So just sit tight, folks, because this could get interesting. 4 answers left on the board to go. Next, we're going to Wales. Cetra and Topper, Brig, Colo and Drahuska have all gone for Wales. Now, we saw that England and Scotland all have won. Have Wales also won to make it all mainland victory? They have indeed, yes. Ian Woosnam won the Masters in 1991. And that is our board. The other answers are all wipeouts. Norway was the closest was Victor Hovland. He finished tied 7th in 2023, but has not won. South Korea, Ye Yang won the PGA Championship back in 2009. That's not the Masters. KJ Choi finished 4th in 2010, and Im Sung Jae has been the top finisher representing South Korea, but finished in tied 2nd back in 2020. And the final one that was a wipeout there, Sweden. There has been a lot of great Swedes in golf, but Jonas Blixt 2nd place in 2014 and Ludwig Aberg's 2nd place are the best finishers in the Masters tournament representing Sweden, yet to get a Masters victory. So, at the end of board number 2, let's have a look at the leaderboard. We have a few in the wipeout zone currently languishing on 0, but you've still got 2 boards to try and claw that back. G-Ice and Zashira the first with a positive score, and on the top row we've got Ralph, Lord Hovis, Cetra, Clive, Timor and Rotted Rapunzel currently in the lead on 18,000 dukes. That there was board number 1 from Brian. Thank you very much for that board. Let's move on to board number 2. And there is room for suspicion on this board. Room for suspicion. Any thoughts, folks? We've got a Cluedo from Puzzle Dan. We've got a Cluedo. We've got a Cluedo. We've got a lot of Clue. We've got Traitors from Topper. And we've got Cluedo from Ralph. You're all saying Cluedo, but or Topper are saying Traitors, which is, I think, closer to the right answer, but still not quite there. Only going with ice fishing, not that. Tadaro says Among Us, which is pretty much on the money. Which 11 of the following are the names of the rooms that appear in the Among Us map called The Skeld? So, Among Us launched in 2018, and The Skeld is the default map, which contains a total of 14 rooms that also include communications, upper engine, and lower engine. Now, those 3 rooms that I've just mentioned will not be on the board. What are the names of the other 11 rooms that do feature in the default map of Among Us, The Skeld? The 5 wipeouts that will appear are the names of other rooms that could be found on other maps in the game, so beware of that. We are looking for the 11 that you would find on The Skeld, which is the default map of Among Us. Good luck, and let's reveal some answers.
Answers are...
Your 45 seconds starts now. And we thank JPB for this board of Among Us. Remember to submit your answers early and often. And remember to register to vote. Me getting political, goodness me. 20 seconds, get those answers in. Gotta hit that submit button. Last few seconds, submit your answers. Submit them. And that there is time. No, we've played this since 2020, says Oni. Notcat thinks they've got 6. Colin, I do like all the music in this game. So we have 3 players with the full bid of 11. Well, Drahusko to go sue you, and I don't recognise that other avatar there, but they have gone for the full whack of 11. Very interesting bids. Rotten Rapunzel at the top has gone for a bid of 5. We've got Timor Clive on the top row, though, have gone for a bid of 8. That is a very bold bid, considering what they currently have in the bank. Okay, let's start revealing some answers, shall we? We're going to start off with electrical. It's a good answer, yes, electrical. Not much I can say, unfortunately. Actually, I could say a bit more about it if I can find the actual thing, and I can tell you what tasks there are maybe in electrical. In electrical, you can find the calibrate distributor, divert power, download data, and fix wiring. Those are your options that you can do at electrical. Apparently I've dropped some frames and I'm also losing connection to chat. I'm back to chat. Cool. Next. Cafeteria is correct. Can I find the cafeteria, please? Yes. You can download data, empty garbage, or fix the wiring in the cafeteria. Next. Reactor is a good answer. Let me find the link to reactor. In there, you can start the reactor, of course, and you can also unlock manifolds. Those are the 2 tasks you can do. You can also do a sabotage of reactor meltdown. That's also a thing you can do in that particular room. How are we doing? Anybody overbidding currently? I don't think so. I think everyone is currently on track. So, we shall continue on. The med bay. Yes, that you can do the inspect sample and submit scan tasks in the med bay. ABME is done currently with 6,000 currently banked out. Moving on to board number 3, if there are no other bids to do. Rapunzel with 21,002 left to go in a very, very impressive score right now. Yeah, sampling insects. That's a very different thing. Next, navigation. Navigation is correct. Let me find my way. Let me navigate my way to navigation, shall we? Yeah, navigation, you can accept diverted power, you can chart the course, you can download data, you can fix wiring, and you can stabilize the steering in navigation. Very well done on finding that one. Anybody else banking out yet? I don't think so. We are continuing on then. Next. Security! Security is correct. In security, you can accept diverted power and you can fix the wiring in security. Next time I play the vault, someone should have the insect inspector as their job title. How are we doing? Anybody else banked out? No, Oni has banked out on 5,000, I do notice. That is still it. Anybody in overbid? We've got 5 left to go. Anyone with 6 or more? No. I think all of our 11s are still on for the maximum bid currently. Right. We're in a good situation then. Next, we've got a big T on the board and we're going to O2. O2 is also a good answer. In there, you can clean the O2 filter, you can empty the chute, and you can accept diverted power. And if you are a saboteur, then you can deplete the oxygen in that particular room there. Anybody else banking out? No. Oh, sorry, Arun has on 14,000 on the top row. Okay, well, it's been nothing but good so far. There are still 5 wipeouts to avoid. Next, shields. Shields to maximum, yes. You can accept the diverted power, and you can prime the shields in shields. Go figure. On the top row, Timor's still looking for 2, currently on 24,500. Clive is looking for 1 more. Suyu is looking for 3 more. Goodness me. Drahuska, unfortunately, you are now in overbid territory, so you'll be hitting at least 2 wipeouts. The other player that has gone for the full bid of 11, they are still looking for 3 more, and there are exactly 3 left on the board, so could be going for the maximum still. Next, we're going to storage. Most of the top row have selected this one, and storage is also good. In there, you can empty the garbage, empty the chute, fix the wiring, or fuel the engines in storage. Well, Clive has now banked out on 25,500. That is a very good score to bank out on. Timor's still looking for 1 more, so we'll be looking into 30,000 range to finish off. Sue's still looking for 2. Other player that had the full 11 still looking for 2. It's going to be very, very interesting. Next, admin is also good. Admin, you can fix the wiring, swipe the card, and upload the data. And if you're a saboteur, you can deplete the oxygen from there as well. So, Timor, situation for you is now you're banked out on 32,000 with that guess. Well done. Suyu, and other player I can't identify, is still on for the maximum with 1 left to go. Right, Rapunzel, you're still looking for 1. Drahuska, unfortunately, you've overbid by 2. Pyro, you've overbid by 1. Kolo has overbid by 1. There's only 1 correct answer left on the board, and 5 wipeouts still we have yet to touch. Shall we see what's next? We are going to weapons. Oh, both of our full guesses have gone for the weapons here. Have we swept the board in its entirety and avoided all of the wipeouts in reveal order? Weapons is the final correct answer! We have swept the board there. Weapons, you can accept diverted power, you can clear asteroids, and you can download data from the weapons room. Very well done there. We had 2 maximums. Congratulations to the maximums. We'll see you on the leaderboard in a moment. Yes, the other 5 there are wipeouts. I'll quickly reveal the information about that. So in records, that is on the airship map. Armory is on the airship map. Office is in Mirror HQ and Polus. Laboratory is in Mirror HQ, Polus, and the Fungal, and Decontamination is a room in the Mirror HQ and Polus maps there. So the end of board number 2. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Unfortunately, a few hitting the wipeouts at the end of the reveal there. Our first positive score is Sudaru on 3,000 as we climb up. We've got Puzzledown on 10,500. Now top row, Silent Marine, Right Rapunzel, Clive, Timor, Battyman, and Suyu with the maximum guesses. Suyu now with the lead on 36,000 dupes. Oh, Suyu, it's all to play for right now. You have the lead by 3,000 dupes. Can you keep a hold of that lead going into our final board tonight? Thank you to JPB for board number 2, which does mean BBQ, you can relax on board number 3 because you are the author of this final board. And, well, it is a mighty board to try and attempt here. Board number 3. It's a mighty, jazzy wind. What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking about a mighty jazzy wind? Any suggestions? Giant steps. Do you like jazz? Well, nice knowing you. Jazz music, says Nata. Jazz musician, I'm sorry. I was the chill. It was the chill I had earlier. Sounds like I'm not keeping that lead, Ash Hasuyu. The giant steps lick, wind scale, musical farts. Ha. Both at scale. Well, I can tell you, here's the information about this board. Which of these jazz musicians are best known for playing wind instruments? Not just woodwind, wind in general, so that does include brass. Jazz music survived and continues to thrive for over 100 years now. It's often recognized as the first uniquely American form of music. Its influence can be felt in music forms all over the world, and it's been the subject of a rich documentary series by Ken Burns. But how well do you know the musicians behind the music? All 16 of the people listed on this board are current or former famous jazz musicians. So everyone is a jazz musician. But only 11 of them play or played as their primary musical instrument a wind instrument. The 5 Wipeout answers are jazz musicians that are best known for playing non-wind musical instruments. Now, note they might actually play wind instruments, but we are only considering what their primary instrument is, what they were most commonly known for playing. 11 of them have played wind instruments. 5 have not. And also, we haven't put any singers on the board. So all you Ella Fitzgerald or Nancy Wilson fans will have to wait for another day, because that's a bit, tenuous, because you are sort of using wind to produce sound in that regard. But we are not putting we're not putting singers on the board in this case. So they are all instrumentalists of some description. 11 are wind instrumentalists that you need to find, and 5 are wipeouts that you must avoid. I wish you all the best of luck here. 45 seconds on the clock, and your answers are... Go! They may very well be Tadaru, but for the purposes of this board, they are not, because we haven't put any of them up here. Remember to submit your answers. A minimum bid of 1 to preserve what you have. Last few seconds, get your guesses in. These are names, says Tadaru. Well, I am hoping that you know maybe one of them on this board. Possibly 2. Because they are trumpeters up here. There are some trumpeters up here. In fact, there are more than 2 trumpeters up here, I believe. So you should know at least one of them. Though I don't necessarily teach you all about famous trumpet players, so that might still be on me. I need to educate you more better about the world of doots. Right. Shall we start revealing some answers? I think we shall. We will begin with Glenn Miller. Now, I think Glenn Miller is probably one of the most well-known on this list here, if only for his orchestra. Like, Glenn Miller and his orchestra is one of the quintessential sort of periods of jazz. But did Glenn Miller himself play a wind instrument or not? He did. He was a trombone player. Let me find my notes on this. Yes, Glenn Miller was just 40 years old when, as a pilot for the US Air Force during World War II, he went MIA on a flight over the English Channel and was presumed dead. But his musical impact in the 20s and 30s was massive. His orchestra was one of the most popular and successful bands of the big band era, and is also considered to be the father of modern US military bands. He was a masterful trombone player, by the way, with such signature tunes as Moonlight Serenade, Chattanooga Choo Choo, and In the Mood, and a string of pearls. So yeah, he is a trombonist, and a very good answer there. So Suyu, it's your one and done. You're out with 36,500. Well, depends on if all the answers were accepted or not. If we don't go through all the correct or all of the wipeouts, then we may be going for another one and done. It could be a 50-50, so just sit tight. Same for Puzzle Dan as well. And AB Me, you have banked out your scores there for now, but it's only secure if we have completed the board entirely. Just saying. Morning, Prey. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Do you recognise any of these names on the board, Prey? Just out of curiosity before I continue on. Do you recognise any of these names at all? I'm just holding the tension a bit more for our players because a lot of them are going, who the hell are these people? We've got 100 minutes of JB though.
I have to behave because a mod is literally on either side of me. That said, pee pee poo poo.
Now that would be very interesting. Do you have like a pretend hammer that we could have to do ban hammer in the real world? Thank you for the 100 bits, JB, and hope you're doing well, and I hope you're looking forward to 24-hour game show marathon tomorrow as well. Well, you see, no, says Prey. Fair enough. Proogs recognises 5. Get one of the squeaky hammers so you can do ban hammer actions with that. That's absolutely fine. Right. So, Proogs recognises 5. Prey is a bit lost. Okay. We will continue on and see how this board plays out for the rest of our players. I knew about 3/4 of these. A couple of these names I did actually not know for whatever reason. I was just like I couldn't quite pin what instrument they played, but the ones I could pin, I absolutely could pin. Let's continue on with the list. We're going to Charlie Parker. Ah, yes, the bird himself. Charlie Parker is a good answer, yes. Was a masterful and influential saxophone player in the 40s, 50s and 60s and was a leading figure in the development of bebop. Actually, a bird, no. Many of his most intricate melodic solos are still studied today by students of all forms of music. Parker, maybe, I think. Oh, you're right, Prey. You're absolutely right, yes. Timor banking up 33,500. Clive on 26,000. Very well done. Right, we have a few that have banked out on those answers already. It's not looking good for complete boredness now, is it? Wait, do I get 500 dukes? No, Prey, you do not get 500 dukes, I'm afraid. Next, Wynton Marsalis. Now, I think this is the one that BBQ believes that is the easiest response on the board. I would probably beg to differ on that line of reasoning. Certainly from the UK perspective, Wynton is nowhere near as well known as other names on this board. Maybe in the States, probably different, and he is a very well-known name in the circle of jazz, if you are in that circle, but if you happen to be outside, I don't know if this name is particularly well-known. It has come up, obviously, as the third in the list of most populous answers, so it's still up there. Wynton Marsalis, wind instrument player or not? Wind instrument. Start that sentence again. Wind instrument player, yes. Trumpet player, in fact. He's led the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra for a number of years now in New York's NYC. But the son of Ellis Marsalis and the brother of Branford, Del Fierro, and several other siblings, is best known as a powerhouse New Orleans-bred trumpet player. Wynton Marsalis was a good answer. Trumpet player there. And anybody else banking on that answer? I actually haven't been keeping track, but a few others. Saxophone is a wind instrument. Yes, because you use wind to produce sound. Trumpet is a wind instrument because you use wind to produce sound. Trumpet is not a woodwind instrument. Woodwind is the separation of brass and those other instruments, as it were. But wind instrument includes trumpets, saxophones, flutes, clarinets, etc., because they all use wind to produce sound. That is why I made that distinction earlier on. Next, Thelonious Monk. We've got 7 players down the leaderboard here that have gone for a Thelonious Monk. Afraid not, no. Thelonious Sphere Monk was a very influential and avant-garde jazz pianist and composer. His improvisational style was quite unique and dissonant, often employing a percussion-like attack, but many of his compositions have become jazz standards such as Round Midnight, Straight No Chaser, and Well You Needn't. You picked one guy! Unfortunately, you picked a pianist instead. It was not a wind instrument, I'm afraid. So, that is a wipeout there for Ralph, for Oni, for Tadaru, for Kolo, for Pyropygmy, TJ, and Drahuska. Unlucky. Let's continue on. Next, we're going to Maynard Ferguson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players picking this, including, I know Inca is dead cert on this guess, I'm pretty sure. Maynard Ferguson. Correct answer, yes. Let me find my notes on this one. Canadian-born, he was a screamer of the lead trumpet players with a Stan Kenton band and his own big bands, which served as stepping stones for up-and-coming talented jazz musicians and composers. He has had several mainstream hits, most notably, though, for this high-register 1976 song, Gonna Fly Now, from the hit movie Rocky. If ever you've heard of a screaming trumpet player, it's probably Maynard Ferguson you've heard, or they have been inspired by Maynard Ferguson. So yeah, an absolute legend in the jazz trumpeting world. Inca is not banked out. Still 2 left to go. Cetra still 7 left to go. Cetra. Oh, I think you did go for the maximum earlier as well. I think you did put all 11 down. So you are in for a maximum bid currently. Oh, we'll have to keep an eye on this. But does he fly, though? Certainly with the high notes he's playing, yes. Desperate times. Well, see if the desperate times call for desperate measures and desperate doots. Next, we're going to Artie Shaw. We've got 6 players that have gone for this. 3 in the wipeout zone. We've got a Topper, Cetra, and Inca currently at risk with Artie Shaw. Correct answer, yes. Artie was a clarinet player, composer, and band leader, among many other exploits. Perhaps best known for his recording of Cole Porter's Begin de Beguine, Shaw had an interesting personal life. Self-proclaimed very difficult man. He was married 8 times, including to actresses Lena Turner and Ava Gardner. And he also briefly dated Betty Grable and Judy Garland, and was rumoured to have had an affair with Lena Horne. In this era of paparazzi and TMZ, perhaps Artie was ahead of his time. Thank you and good night, says Topper on 6,500. Congratulations. Cetra's still on for the maximum. 6 left to go and 6 good answers on the board. Inca's looking for 1 more to go. Rod Rapunzel on the top row, still looking for 2. Very interesting times. Next up, we're going to Joey DeFrancesco. I'll say that again. Joey DeFrancesco. We've got a Cetra, we've got Mr. Vertigo, we've got a Prey. Prey? No, a Pyropygmy. Other P word there, Ashley. That have gone for Joey DeFrancesco. Are they a wind instrumentalist? Oh, Cetra! I'm afraid not, no. Joey unexpectedly died in 2022, and prior to his death, the son of Papa John DeFrancesco was, like his father, a virtuoso on the Hammond B3 organ. Later in his career, he also dabbled with the trumpet and saxophone, but by far his primary and best instrument was the jazz organ. So yeah, that was one of the ones that was a bit... They have played multiple different instruments, and what some of them were wind instruments, but his most famous and primary instrument was the jazz organ, so was not a wind instrumentalist on this particular board. The corner struck again, says Cetra. Unfortunately, that is the end of your run right now, but we will continue revealing answers, and we'll see how this board plays out. There's still 6 good ups, still 6 good answers up here, and 3 wipeouts to avoid. I am making all sorts of mistakes tonight. Cannonball Adderley. Right, Rapunzel and Inca have gone for this one, along with 3 in the wipeout zone. And you're good to do so. Find my notes. Julian Cannonball Adderley was a wonderful alto sax player, best known for his work in the 50s and 60s in bop jazz. If you've ever heard the Miles Davis album Kinda Blue, his sweeping alto sax solos are well known and emblematic of that masterful collection of songs. That's Inca, now done on 10,500. Rapunzel still looking for 1 on 28,500 doots. Doesn't look like you will get the victory here, but if you do find that final answer, you're looking at around 30,000, which is a big score to finish Wipeout on. So it looks like Suyu and Timur have locked their positions, and Batman also locking their positions in the top 3. But if we have a second round of bidding, that could all change still. Next, we're going to Django Reinhardt. We only have 2 players in the wipeout zone that have gone for this. We're only 2 players a pick now. Django Reinhardt. It's a wipeout. So Django was a Belgian-born jazz guitarist and composer. As one of the start that sentence again, Ashley. Jesus Christ! As one of the first major jazz artists to emerge in Europe in the early 20th century, his impact to the musical genre was sizable, both as a performer and a composer. So yes, jazz guitarist was Django Reinhardt, not a wind instrumentalist. You did go a bit heavy, BBQ, but I kind of like it. I kind of like all the extra info you've put in. Just means I've got more to read and more to stumble over. Okay, there are 2 wipeouts left on the board, and there are 5 correct answers left to go. Which are we going to hit first? Next, we're going to Art Blakely. 3 players have gone for this. But Art Blakey. Blake even. Artie Blake. Artie Blakely. No, Art Blakey, Ashley. Art Blakey. So wipe out anyway. Jesus Christ, Ashley. Perhaps best known for the formation of his jazz ensemble, Art Blakey and his jazz messengers, Art was a prolific drummer, jazz drummer. His long drum solos characterised the offshoot of bebop known as hard bop. So unfortunately, Art Blakey was a wipeout there. Hard luck for those 3 that selected that. So we only have 1 wipeout left on the board. And 5 correct answers still to go. Are they going to go unclaimed? Let's see. 4 players have gone for Jerry Mulligan. Is this the final wipeout? Or have we got a bit more board to play? Jerry Mulligan is a good answer. Silver Electron still hanging on in there on 5,001 left to go. Jerry was a master of the baritone saxophone, primarily in the era of cool jazz. His work with trumpeter Chet Baker in the 1960s is still regarded as emblematic of the West Coast cool jazz sound of the 60s. So Silver Electron, you're still in this with 1 left to go. We have 3 players left in contention here. Rot Rapunzel and Silver Electron, as well as G. Eisens with 1 left to go. Next, we're going to Harry James, which is Silver Electron's final guess. Harry James, are they a wind instrumentalist to keep you in the game and bank out? Or is this the final wipeout? Well done is a correct answer. He was an American musician best known as a fantastic trumpet player and a leader of multiple big bands in different eras of 20th century jazz. Revered by trumpeters for his technical skill and tone, he also acted in a few feature films, usually ones that featured his band. A little surprise then that his Hollywood exposure eventually linked him to actress Betty Grable, who he then married for 23 years. So, Silver Electron banking out on 7,500. We have 2 players left still in contention. 3 correct answers left on the board. And 1 wipeout. But we have 2 live players. We do still have answers in the wipeout zone to consider as well. So, are we going to get through them all or not? Let's continue on. We're going to Tommy Dorsey. We've got 5 players that have selected this, including G. Eisens at risk on 11,500. Tommy Dorsey, are they a wind instrumentalist? They are a wind instrumentalist. Let me find the answer there. Yes, the younger and perhaps better known of the brothers was a famous jazz trombonist. He was a trombonist, so good knowledge there, G. Eisens, and a band leader in the first half of the 20th century. His smooth-toned trombone solos earned him the moniker Sentimental Gentleman of Swing, likely linked to his band's theme song, I'm Getting Sentimental Over You. So 12,500 banked out for G. Eisens. We have 1 left for Rapunzel, and then some number left in the wipeout zone. We go to Clifford Brown, which is what Rapunzel has gone for, along with 4 players in the wipeout zone. Now, if this is the final wipeout, which Rapunzel does not want to happen, then the board is definitely done. If this is one of the remaining 2 correct answers, then we have to hope that someone in the wipeout zone still has an answer left to go. Otherwise, we will be having another round of bidding. Right, Rapunzel, for you to bank out. Clifford Brown is a correct answer. Oh, tension. Before he died in a car crash at the tender age of 25 in 1956, Clifford Brown had produced 4 years of recordings as a jazz trumpeter. But what a 4 years. Many of his compositions such as Joy, Spring and Dahoud are jazz standards. So, Roy Rapunzel, you have banked out 30,500. We have no more answers listed, but they are hidden away when you wipe out. So I'm going to hit the button to pick the next answer. If it does not reveal an answer on the board, then we will go for a second round of bidding on a 50-50. You are safe. Cetra and Pyro Pygmy have gone with the answer of Esperanza Spalding. Does mean we are ending the round of bidding on this phase, and there's no more claims to victory. Esperanza Spalding, just to see what happens. It was the final wipeout. So Ms. Spalding is an alum of the Berklee College of Music, and at the young age of 39 is already a highly accomplished bass player, singer and songwriter, not a wind instrumentalist. The other correct answer on the board was Candy Dulfer, which I find my information on that. Ms. Dulfer is a Netherlands-born jazz and pop saxophonist whose dulcet tones have crossed genres over the past 30 years. In addition to a 1989 worldwide hit single Lily Was Here, a classic of the smooth jazz genre, Candy has recorded or performed with many well-known pop artists, including Van Morrison, Alan Parsons, Tower of Power, oh yeah, Pink Floyd, and yes, even Prince. She was one of Prince's favourite instrumentalists. So that is the end of the game. The final standings are... Unfortunately, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players ending with a wipeout score. Thank you very much for playing. Final row, we've got Silent Marine, Clive, Rod Rapunzel, Batman, Timor, and our winner is Suyo! 36,500 dukes. And all of those dukes have been paid out. Thank you very much to bbq.gov. Thank you to Brian and thank you to JPB for the 3 boards of Wipeout this evening. I hope you did enjoy the boards of Wipeout. I hope you enjoyed the game, even if it may have been a slightly difficult final board 3 for you to consider. But sometimes I like to make the final board a little harder in the mix, just to keep testing you, because board number 2 was more of a gimme than I normally would put out in such a slot. So... enjoy, and thank you very much for playing. I need to roll the credits, and then we've got one final thing left to do on this stream, and that is, of course, this here wheel spin. So in about 30 seconds time, I'll see you over there. I just need to quickly remember to do the thing with a thing where you do that and you do that. See you in a bit. And let's bring you all back here. Yes, thank you very much for that game of Wipeout. Thank you to bbq.gov. Thank you to Brian, and thank you to JPB for that. And thank you to Mr. Vertigo for the earlier game of All Clued Up. Before I quickly do the wheel spin, I'm just going to do my regular announcements of what's happening over the weekend. Of course, 24-hour game show marathon. If you didn't see them earlier, they are going to be broadcasting live tomorrow from 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 5 p.m. here in the UK. And they'll be streaming for a total of 24 hours with 24 game shows across said hours at a rate of 1 per hour normally. So sometimes that does slip a bit if it's money bags. Other things happening on the Saturday. You've also got Mr. Ben, Mr. Royal _Flush. They will be streaming from 8 p.m. UK time with the following games they have got for you. Risky Business, The Purge, and Steeplechase. That is happening tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. over on Royal _Flush. No Wheel After Dark, no Quarren stream this Saturday, but Wheel After Dark should be happening on the Sunday, provided that they are feeling up to it and awake, because they will be also participating in the 24-hour game show marathon. But yes, if JB is all good, with many other people in tow that you've already seen on stream, they will be making an appearance in the Dumpster Lounge with Wheel After Dark Sunday night US time. So it's going to be silly o'clock in the morning on Monday for that. And then, of course, Q&L 2 has been announced. 30th of November, 1st of December. It's happening on that weekend, which I appreciate is sort of happening like Thanksgiving time and all sorts of other weird times for certain people. But it's around my birthday. That's why I picked it. Yes, 30th of November, 1st of December, Saturday and Sunday. If you can attend, tickets are now live. It's £20 for a single day attendance, £30 for the full weekend. You are more than welcome to join if you are here as a Quiz Night community member. And you can also invite some of your friends as well. Up to 4 tickets you can purchase for attending Q&L 2. Listen here, says JB. All right, then. Go on then, JB. Come on then. Come on then. What did I ever do? What did I do? I pray I can understand, but what did I do? Oh, I know what I did. Unfortunately, I don't have that sound on the bumper on the sound desk. No. What are you doing, JB? You want it on stream? All right then, hang on then. Find yourself to the green room. Find yourself to the green room, and I'll drag you in. Oh, goodness me. Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to do the wheel spin and sort that out and figure out what's happening at the end of the stream. Oh, there we go. Hang on then. Yes, JB?
All right, listen here, chat. Just because I don't have ready access to chat doesn't mean you can be like, D20 nods, JB will be like, or I can still see it.
I didn't say that. That's them doing that. That's your influence on my chat.
I can't hear what you're saying because A, Danny is making me cry because I'm losing badly at Magic, and B, Devin Theory are fighting at Windjammers. So, yeah.
That's the boy. Why do we keep calling Ash?
I don't know.
Why do you keep calling me the thanks ape?
It's gritty wheel spinning time.
It is indeed time for the wheel spin.
All you have to do is push a button to make what's his face, Michael McIntyre, is that his name?
Yes.
Give Michael McIntyre an audible erection and then spin a wheel. That's not that hard. Watch, he'll do it right now. See?
Oh, here we go.
Or he'll laugh.
Oh, you don't get to hear it in here, but it is happening on stream. Go! Spin time!
There's a bit of a delay. We're going to be laughing and going, I cannot believe these North American fucks.
Okay, so I have 5.
I gotta go and play Magic.
You go and play Magic, and I'm going to do another spin apparently. So
I'm going to copy these out there. So now I have 8 of these little mirrors flowing in. And then with
I don't know what's going on right now, but this is happening apparently. Go! 15,000 and everything. Bye! What have we got? Intergrid! Whoa! There we go. It's a very interesting end of stream tonight. We've got Intergrid for you. Configuration A. Oh, okay then. In which case, if we are playing in the grid, I need to do one of these things, don't I? I need to do that, I need to do that, and I need to do that. So if you want in on In the Grid tonight, you need to say a keyword. It's called In the Grid. And while you do that, I need to find myself into said grid as I open up a Unity project. Now, we did have respin plus 15k, which means I add 15k to your starting balance for In the Grid tonight. Normally you start with 10k, but I'm going to add 15k to that, so you start off with 25,000 dudes to play with. That's now very generous. I need to figure out if I can actually do that. Well, I can. It's just there. It's almost like I read my own mind. So I could change the starting cash immediately like that. And I also need to make sure that we are playing game number A tonight. So that has now been activated.
Manifest me, Ash.
Manifest me, Ash, says Puzzledan. Thank you for the 100 bits. Manifest me and Dev, says JP. Jesus Christ. That's happening, apparently. Well, we have lots of people that have put their entries in. Love to be manifested, says Nata. We'll give you a few more seconds. 30 seconds, let's say, for you to
Manifest
try and get
the ref
in.
and the vixen.
Manifest the ref and the vixen, says Matt. Thank you for the 100 bits. I also need to find myself too the music of this game as well, which is the music from Tipping Point. Well, the other way around, but you know how it works. So Tipping Point, assets, game, sounds, music. I'm glad that Tipping Point didn't come up tonight, because that would kind of steal the thunder away from 24-hour Game Show Marathon, because Bob will be hosting it as part of the 24-hour game show marathon. So do give all your support to the game show marathon. The two games that I'm actually providing software for are Tipping Point and for Time Shock. And yeah, Time Shock at like 5 in the morning is going to be hilarious. It is. But the questions will be read.
Manifest the hype train.
Manifest the hype train, says G Isis. Well, you have manifested it correctly. The hype train is incoming. So I have waffled for long enough. We've had the 30 seconds. It is time for me now to pick our players that are going to be taking on the grid
M divided
tonight.
by X.
M divided by X. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Tadaro. So, player number 1 tonight is the Vixen. Vixen 1985 is our first player tonight.
I'm going to eat an entire tin of ye old oak ham.
Thank you for the 100 bits there, Oni. Okay. And facing off against Vixen is Shiru. Oh, interesting. It's not happening. It's Vixen versus Shiru in the grid tonight. So, players, if you want to join me in voice, you're absolutely fine to do so, but you don't have to. You can just play from Twitch chat, and we can do it that way. Let me put in the names of our two players tonight. We've got Vixen and we've got Shiru, and I just need to do that. Press that and set player there. And we are good to go, I think. So, I'm going to play some music and make sure I put it in the loop mode as well. Not that one. That one is definitely Tipping Point and not any other, so we need to do this one. Yeah, we definitely need that one. That's the correct one. Put it on loop forever. There we go. It's on loop forever mode. There's Dennis? Well, we've got a Vixen actually in chat in Green Room, so I'm going to bring them in. Hello there, Vixen. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. Welcome to In the Grid tonight. And I actually need to change the camera 2 on stream so that they can actually see what's going on. So, camera 2!
That would be helpful.
I've got 500 bits
From
of dev.
hallway.
With a, what the hell is that? A JB Henry hallway emoji there. Fuck's sake, Dev. Thank you for the 500 bits there, Dev. Appreciate that. So, Vixen, welcome on into the game. You are facing off against the Shiru 97. So, we are working on Distribution A tonight, which is not the highest risk board, though we have sort of increased the risk because we've added the 15k to your starting balances here. You both are starting with 25,000. Apparently we're going back to round 1 bed. No, we're not. We're going back to round 3 tension bed. Yeah, I know it's you. I can tell it's you from the avatar, but it says JB Henry in the emote title. So I know it's been hosted on JB's server or JB's Twitch account. So let's have a look to see what you're facing off in the grid tonight. Let me do not that one. I need to do the D for distribution. I keep forgetting the commands to this bloody game. It's D for distribution. So this is the distribution we're playing with tonight. We have 5 gold. They are cash. They will add a certain amount to your bank. There's only the one bonus in play tonight, and that bonus will, multiply your current bank by a certain percentage. There are 3 steals. Those are the purples. Hit that, you will steal a certain percentage from your opponent. There are 6 penalties, so it's quite a heavy penalty board here. They will take a certain percentage away from your current balance, and as always, there is 1 bankrupt. Hit that and you lose everything in your bank. If you want to hit it early. But the thing is, you now have 25,000 dukes to start with, so you kind of don't want to lose that. Don't want to hit that at all throughout the entire game. The only other thing left in your arsenal is you have a reveal. In fact, you have 2 reveals each. You can, at your own leisure, when it's your turn, elect a certain tile on the grid to see what the colour is, but without revealing it to your opponent. But you won't get to see what the value is of that tile, only the colour. But it gives you a bit of advanced knowledge about how the game is going to work. And remind you have 2 of those at your disposal. Now, this game would be super easy if we left it like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle it, and then hide it. And it is now hidden away, locked up, and we are now ready to play in the grid tonight. So, Vixen, you were picked first. You get the first choice in the grid, and you also have the final pick because we play 15 of the 16 tiles. So, Vixen, what would you like first?
A1, please, Ash.
A1, just starting off with the top corner. All right, A1 for you is... not a good start. We have a penalty. And in this configuration we've got for you tonight, a penalty is anything from 5% to 95%. So it could be a big penalty here. How much are you losing of your 25,000? Ouch. 90% of your balance has just gone. We've basically knocked a 0 off the end. You've gone from 25,000 down to 2,500 dukes. Well, I suppose if you want to follow that up with a bankrupt later, there's probably the best time to do it, but it's not a good situation to start with. Shiru, we turn to you now. It's your turn. You can, of course, use Twitch chat, give me some instructions as to where to play. And if you want to use a reveal, let me know, and I will send a whisper to you on Twitch what that reveal will be. You're going for C4. Okay, going with the explosive C4 here. Interesting choice. How's that going to work out for you? Oh, it's cash. It's a good start for you, though. And for your reference, in this particular configuration, cash is worth anything from 2,500 up to 25,000 dukes. So yes, what that does mean, Vixen, is you can pick yourself right back up again with a good cash tile. It's not guaranteed to appear, though. Shiru, what are you getting? The minimum value, actually, 2,500 dukes, but it is an increase. You're up to 27,500. You still have the lead. Vixen, we come back to you. Where are you next going to play?
C2, please.
Is that C2?
Yeah.
Okay, loading up C2 for you. Behind that, we have got... There you go, getting some cash. How much are you getting? 7,500 dukes. So again, it could be better, but it gets you back up to the usual starting point of 10,000 dukes. But you are still playing catch up by 17,500 to Shiru here. Let's turn now to Shiro. What would you like to do? You want to play D2, okay? D2 it shall be. And behind that we have got... It's another cash tile. Okay, we're getting through them rather rapidly. How much cash? 12,500. We seem to be increasing the value each time. Brings you up to an even 40,000 doots. That is a mighty score to have in the grid. But we do have 5 penalties still have to deal with. We've got a bankrupt to avoid. There's 3 steals that could also claim some of that away. Vixen, we're back to you again for your third move. How are you feeling at the moment?
It's very equal 6-6. I'm thinking I might need to do a reveal before I do my next one.
Okay, so you want to play a reveal now?
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the tiles would you like some information about?
B2, please.
B2. Okay, so I'm going to message you on Discord what the colour of this tile is, but not the value. So, just for Vixen, the colour, but not the value of B2. Okay. And that is your information on that tile. So, with that information in mind, you can elect to play B2 right now. You can keep it in reserve for later. Or you can even use a second reveal right now. You could do that as well. Get all the knowledge ahead of time. What would you like to do?
Use B2, please.
You're going to play B2. So it must be a good one then. I mean, I know because I have given you that information. But it must be a good one. Let's see. It is a good one. It is a steal. Now, it's going to steal a certain percentage from Shiru. And in this configuration, a steal can be anything from 20% to 75% of their balance. How much are we stealing from Shiru? It's 70%, so nearly as much as it could be in tonight's game. That is going to be a big swing. Vixen, you're up to 38,000. And Shiru, you're down to 12,000. Just like that. On the turn of one tile, the game has completely shifted. But there's still 2 steals out there. It could shift back still again. We turn now to Shiru. It is now your turn. What would you like to do? You're going to play a reveal, okay? Let me get a whisper window ready for you. There we go. I have a whisper window ready for you. I'll do that as well to separate from your previous game so you don't get confused as to the previous ones. So for you, and only you, the colour but not the value of A4. Okay. There's your information for you, Shiru. Now with that in mind, you can play it. You can go somewhere else. You could reveal another tile. What would you like to do? You're going to play C1. Going somewhere different. What do you make of that, Vixen? We didn't actually hear any of that. You roboted out.
You hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
I said it could mean anything, could be bad, could be saving it. It doesn't really tell me a lot.
Okay. Well, behind C1, for Shiru. Oh, it's gold. It's cash. One of the remaining 2 cash tiles in the grid. How much is Shiru getting? Oh, 20,000! They are increasing in value. You're up to 32,000, Shiro. You're only 6,000 behind. Or this is getting a very tight game now all of a sudden. Vixen, you do have the lead from that steal, but only by 6,000 dukes. Now there's only one cash left in the grid, and there's one bonus. Those are the two sort of pure positives. There are still two steals. Those are, you know, a side grade positive because it takes away from your opponent's balance. But if the opponent's balance isn't that great, it doesn't really do much for you. There are 6 that are definitely negative. 5 penalties, and still the bankrupt lurking out there. What is your next move?
Can I reveal C3, please?
You can indeed have another reveal. This is your final reveal. And for you, you're going to get the colour, but not the value, of C3. Okay. That's your information for you. And with that in mind, what would you like to do?
Can I play B3, please?
Playing B3, okay. I'm going to keep a hold of C3 for this time. Shiro will be interested to know what you think about that move. But for Vixen now, no more reveals, just playing straight up. Behind B3 is a penalty. Now, it was sort of inevitable because we're looking at 6 negative results on the grid still. So the likelihood was quite high. How much are you losing of your 38,000? Okay, not as bad as it could be. 35% loss. Brings you down to 24,700, so just 300 shy of where you started this game. You have lost the lead. Shiro now has the lead again, 32,000. And with regards to the C3, Shiro is saying could be anything really. Very likely it's red though, of course. Indeed, there were 5 going into it. Now there's only 4 left, but 4 is still the most predominant value. Shiro, we come to you. It's your turn. Playing B4. Let's load that one up for you. Behind B4. Oh, it is another penalty. We had such a good run of cash, but now we seem to be having a run of penalty. How much are you losing now, Shiro? Oh, fairly big one. 50%, exactly half your balance gone. We divide by 2, you're down to 16,000. Another power of 2, number of thousands. Okay, so Vixen, you retake the lead on 24,700. You're ahead by 8,700 dukes. We've got 1 cash and 1 bonus. 2 steal, 3 penalty, and still the bankrupt is lurking. You can't reveal any more tiles, so where's your next move?
I'd like to play C3, please.
You like to play C3. Interesting. You did hold on to that previously. Shiro didn't challenge it, decided not to play against you. And you are now playing C3, thinking this is the opportune time to do it. Behind C3 is the final cash. Well then. This is the final boost of raw value. We still have a bonus, but that's all dependent on how much you have in your bank right now. How much are you getting in cash? 5,000. It's not the biggest value, unfortunately, but it's still something. Bolsters your bank up to 29,700. That is the cash. Now done. No more left in this grid. We have 1 bonus. That's the only other incrementer we have on this grid. Everything else either redistributes or removes from the game. Shiro, we come to you. You would like to use your final reveal of A2. Sure thing, we can do A2 for you. And for you, the colour, but not the value, being sent your way. There's your information. You're the only one that has information on 2 of the tiles still in play. You can elect to play either of them, or you can play somewhere else. Of course, Vixen can decide to play on any of them as well, but they won't have any information about what to do. You want to play A2, the one you just revealed. What do you think is behind this one then, Vixen?
It's likely to be a bonus or a steal because he played it straight away.
Bonus or steal? Let's find out. It is a steal. One of the remaining 2 steals in the grid. How much wealth is being redistributed? 40%! Which means, Shiro, you go up to 27,880 and take the lead. Vixen, you go down to 17,820. There's about 10,000 dukes left in it between you two. Now, Vixen, you are going in blind on these final few tiles. You have 3 tiles left to play. Shiro, you only have 2 tiles left to play. You have knowledge of only 1 left. Vixen, what would you like to do?
I would like to play D4, please.
D4. Going with the corner. Now, there's only 2 in this grid that you want to play. You only want the bonus or steal. Anything else is bad for you. The thing is, you know you have to play 3 tiles in this grid still, which means you have to hit, at a minimum, 1 reducing tile. Either a penalty or a bankrupt. You have to, by brute force nature, because we have to play 15 or 16 tiles. So if anything, now is probably your best opportunity to take a penalty, because you're reducing the odds, reducing a slightly lower bank balance maybe. But we'll see. Behind D4. Well, you've just made it a little harder for yourself. It's a bonus. It is the only remaining bolster to a bank balance in the grid. And we're claiming it now. How much are we increasing your bank by? %90%! It could be anything up to 100% in tonight's game, and it was 90% in this grid, which means you are now up to 33,858. And you
the one time I don't want that square.
And you have the lead. Shiro is behind on 27,880, behind by around 5,000 dukes. Now, here's the thing. Yes, you do still have to play 2 more tiles, and one of them has to be a minimum penalty. What you have to hope for is that penalty is only 5%. If you can get a smallish penalty, you've still got this game. Now, also, interestingly, Shiro has to play 2 tiles still. So, by rights again, one of those has to be a penalty at a minimum. So you both have to reduce your balance in some way. It's who can find the smaller penalty is who wins this game. There's also the steal still out there, so anything could really shift up here depending on what gets selected. Shiro, we come to you. It's your turn. It is your penultimate turn in the grid. It's quite interesting. We very rarely see a situation where we are done with all of the increases. We have to just deal with negatives. from the end of the game. You're playing D1. Very bad time for a bankrupt. It very much is. It's a race to the bottom, says G. Eisens. Now, we have 1 steal, 3 penalties, and 1 bankrupt. So, by odds, it's going to be a penalty. But you could have lucked out, and it could be a steal. Or maybe you're holding on to a steal. Behind D1 is a penalty. We know you had to hit a penalty at some point. Maybe that's 1 penalty. So you're now hoping that this penalty is low. Again, it could be anything from 5 to 95% tonight. And we've already seen a 90%. It could appear again. They don't appear exclusively. They can appear multiple times. Shiru, how much are you losing? It's a small one. It's 10%. So we lose a little bit. You're down to 25,092. But you're still in with a shout on this game. Vixen, we come to you. It's your penultimate turn of the game. There's now only 2 penalties to play at. 1 steal, and of course 1 bankrupt to avoid. Where would you like to play?
B1, please.
B1.
Yeah.
So again, as a reminder, we know you have to hit a penalty at some point. We haven't hit it yet. You hit a penalty now, then it potentially sets you up with, what, maybe a 50-50 at hitting the steal at the right time.
Yeah, I want this one to be a red.
If you hit a steal now, then you're guaranteed to hit the penalty on your next turn. We have to hope for a low penalty at that point. Behind B1 is the final steal of the game, which means Shiru was holding on to some negative value up there in the corner. Vixen, how much are you stealing from Shiru? Reminder, it could be anything up to 75%. You need this to be as big as it can be now to try and reduce a heavy loss on a penalty next. 55%. It's a decent steal. You're up to 47,658. Leaving Shiru now with only 11,292. It's not much. But with a certain swing of penalties here, it could still be Shiru's game. Might not be a big win, but it could still be Shiru's win. We come to Shiru, it's your final turn. And you have to do A4, you say. Because you know what the colour of this is. And the fact that you're playing it means you know that it's not a bankrupt. You know it's a penalty, but you don't know what the value is. That is the thing with the reveals, it does not give you perfect information of the grid. So you knew you had to hit a penalty for your final turn. And you knew you had a penalty that you could go at. So that was your only option, technically speaking. You need this to be as little as it can be to reduce as much damage as possible and give you the best shot at a win. How much are you losing, Shiru, to lock you into your final total? 20%. It's not much. You are now finishing on 9,034 dukes. Vixen, it's now your turn.
No.
You do have to play. It is between A3 and D3. Neither of you know anything about these. One has a penalty. One has a bankrupt. Selecting a penalty does not guarantee a win either, depending on how big the percentage is.
No, but the other one guarantees to lose.
If you hit a bankrupt, you're definitely losing. For the final turn of the game, Vixen, is it A3 or D3?
Well, since we both have the same initial, Ash, let's go for A3.
Going with A3. So again, as a reminder, if this is a bankrupt, Shiru wins the game with 9,034 dudes. If this is a penalty, Vixen, you will win if the penalty is 80% or lower. 85%, 90 and 95% will mean Shiru takes the win. If it's a penalty. Have you dodged the bankrupt? That's the first step. Have you dodged the bankrupt? You have dodged the bankrupt. Now, have you dodged a heavy penalty? For the win, Vixen, you're looking at 80% or lower. Behind A3 is 45%. It is a win of 26,212 dudes. Congratulations, Vixen. Oh my god, what a game that was. Such a circuitous route to go from 25,000 up to 26,212. But that's how it goes sometimes, folks. That's how it goes. But what it does mean is I get to hit the pay button. And congratulations to Vixen. You have just won 26,212 dudes. How do you feel?
I don't know, that was stressful.
Yeah, it's a stressful game, isn't it? Just for picking letters and numbers. But very...
I'm just glad that we didn't have the initial D.
And just to reveal all on the grid, if I press the right button, it is S to show and Control S to actually show everything. There it was. D3 was indeed the bankrupt. So yes, there was only the one massive penalty in the top left corner, the 90%er there, and our biggest cash was 20,000. So that was how it all shook out in the end. Thank you very much for playing, Vixen. Thank you for playing, Shiru. In the end, Vixen was our victor. I hope you had fun, Vixen.
I did. Thanks, Ash.
Lovely. Thank you very much for playing. Have a good weekend, and I will see you later. Take care. And there they go. And well played there, Shura. You at one point you definitely had the advantage, but unfortunately just one turn of the tiles just ended your game. 9,034 was your ending balance. Unfortunately, that does not pay out because you were not our victor tonight. But we managed to avoid the bankrupt. We played all the way around and we did not hit the bankrupt tonight. So we didn't zero out at all, which is what we love to see. Thank you very much, everyone, for sticking in for quiz night all the way up until 11 p.m. tonight. Again, big plug for the 24-hour Game Show Marathon tomorrow from 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. here in the UK. Do give them a watch, give them some charity as well if you can. If you're in a situation that you're able to financially support them, then please donate generously if you can for Child's Play. Right, we need someone to go right into, I think. So let me find somewhere to send you off. who is currently alive on the streams and stuff and would like a raid of sorts. Let me go browsing. Is Jorasar on? Or have they finished already? They were streaming earlier. But I don't see them online right now. So, or maybe they are. Let me have a quick look. Is Jorasar still on right now? No, they're not on. They have finished their stream. There's nobody else really in the quiz show category to go and raid into. Spudgo's doing some all clued up watch along. All right, okay then. Since we were doing some all clued up earlier, why not? We'll go and raid into Spud. So let's raid into Spud Gun 20. Thank you for that, Sue. Appreciate that. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next week for some more quiz night stuff. What do I have for you on the docket next week? I have for you, if you look at my schedule, we've got just the one stream on the Wednesday, I'm afraid, folks. We've got Quiz Cubed as our warm-up game, and we've got 5 Minutes to Fortune written by Arun. That is currently in the proofing stages. We'll be ready by Wednesday. I am not streaming next Friday. In fact, I will be I'll probably be sending you over to Ben and Huds over on next Friday because they've got a collab stream as part of the Bristol Pride charity fundraising stuff that Huds does every year. That is happening, I believe, next Friday with the crossover episode with Ben. But that is next week. I will see you then on Wednesday, and enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy 24-hour Game Show Marathon, and enjoy whatever you are doing. I'll see you soon. Bye! There! I said bye. Bye! Also, trans lives matter. And enjoy Pride.